work.
I'll just shut up as well.
An attempt to monetize was take Excalibur and how do you like the entire Prime, everything came from here from this point on.
Yes, yeah, it's hard to quantify how much he carried, especially in the early days of this game. I'm sure most people watching are fans of DE and of Warframe, so you'd probably know the history about how it was a big swing for us to take a chance. And I mean, the amount of content we had to ship this game with was almost nothing, you know, and especially because Minky insisted on a bit of an aesthetic change from what was our 2004 demo.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I respect that. I just don't want to talk over important talking points. But yeah, that's a good point, Worthy.
How much he did, and how much of the aesthetic he established and made the ground rules for in just that first half a year.
Yeah, so exactly.
Yeah, as
you put it, Minky was the main driving force behind Warframe's whole design and aesthetic and appearance.
Skin in Warframe. This was technically our first skin, even though it's an alt frame. So that was the beginning, and then from there we had, you know, whenever we'd have an idea for Warframe, sometimes the design would come first, sometimes the sketch would come first, and this was the Druid/Paladin frame first pencil sketches. Now known as Oberon, of course. But you can just sort of watch the process and watch the pieces of Warframe come together. And then I remember going through this for those early dev streams.
But I mean, that previous one, he would do that in a 20-minute meeting.
A doodle.
Like the idea of, I still can't, like, I still could never understand how his mind worked. He was brilliant. You know, you would mention a theme, he would just do this, and then it'd be sign off, like, and then he would just get
refine, off you go. Yeah, so Oberon came from those early days, and then from there we have Nova. So I remember for the first design council themed frame, Scott was like, let them pick a theme, let them, like, let's go nuts. So we did all our design council work, and antimatter ended up being the theme. And I remember he was like, got an idea, like, what do you think of this, and showed this, and then how can you not immediately fall in love with Nova? So that was just honestly one of the biggest first community things we ever did for Warframe was the design council.
Which app is drunk today?
Nova came as a result of that.
No, and Mag looked like vibrators.
It had ideas, and this is what came out of
I don't know.
the single description of antimatter themed Warframe. So, just incredible. And then from there, we had Zephyr when we were doing the bird theme frame.
Perfect execution of good concept, bad execution for Oberon.
Make a bird into a Warframe.
I mean, Oberon's kit is kind of awkward, but design-wise, I think he's really cool. I like his appearance. I just think he's a bit
and then
wonky.
From there, we have Valkyr. This was with the Berserker theme. We wanted something in that department, and I remember our first impressions. I remember we used this art for a dev stream, of course, because I can tell whenever it got this level of detail in like a rendering sketch, it was like dev stream.
Only reason you got Oberon is because of how he looks. Yeah, I think he looks really cool.
We love Valkyr.
Yeah, exactly. His kid is.
Then this was for you guys, Second Dream. How did you convince him?
Jeff's laughing because I'm laughing because he hated this idea.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, and he thought it was.
We pitched him the quest, and he's like, "Oh, I don't like this at all." And I think you just convinced him. Well, can you draw some sketches anyway? And they were just so sick.
And it's like I'm laughing because I remember he wasn't into it, and then he produced like the coolest art for it, for this idea he wasn't that enthused about.
The concept for Valkyr was really cool. The concept art for it was really good.
That he would support anyone, even if he wasn't really sold on it, he would still kill it and do his absolute best work.
Yeah, I mean, no ego in that man at all, and if he had an ego, I think he could have taken over the industry, to be honest. He was that powerful.
He was very powerful.
He was. And then we had the Sentinels when we wanted to add pets. Some of the first little scribbles.
Little hats.
I think that was the first ever mention of Hunhow canonically in Warframe, was this Deco mask in 2013. And
he always wanted Hunhow to be
he died of cancer, Fraggle.
Weird anteater guy.
He was fighting cancer for a few years, and he passed away last week.
And they just got progressively more weird and like organic robotics. And then from there,
exactly.
we had our
Fuck cancer.
further sketches for, as the game was developing, more factions. And then from there,
so they're basically honoring his work and, going back through all the things he designed that made Warframe.
It was just scaled up.
Yeah.
We were just being cheap and borrowing for what we can. And,
So the Infested started to get a bit more development as a faction.
And I mean, he's also working in limitations too.
Yep.
Like he has to use existing proportions and stuff and make it cool. Like, so there's just so much creativity that he had to juggle to make it work.
Yeah. And I can see people saying I had no idea, and that's why we're doing this, just so everyone can see.
Yeah, it's possible. I think I missed the photo, but it could have been,
Our box head boys.
There's a lot of reusing assets or concepts whenever new stuff is brought up.
Because of the chest?
Can't streak
that's okay. So the corpus, pen to paper for that first Robo faction. From there, we had, obviously, the robotic proxies, which go back huge way with you guys with the proxy robots.
In the Dark Sector game that never got made.
Yep.
It's like an armor ship. Yes, I mean, it's entirely possible.
Yeah, and then from there, of course, we need the Grineer. And from there, the Grineer can't just be clones, you need the queens. Yeah. So for the War Within, you wanted the Grineer queens.
I think I said to him, like, hey, can we get some Grineer sisters? Like, I think that's literally all I said.
Yeah.
And he came up with this, I think in a day, like later on that day, he's like, how about this? And
and his ideas always, at least for me personally, always like drove us harder because he'd have a visual idea and it would just inform a design or inform a story. Just you see this and you think, okay, well now we have to really push harder on our side of it to live up to what he's made, even to remotely come close to what he's made.
We've got more MOAs.
All the early designs.
Yeah, I haven't looked enough into MOAs and what he can do,
we
but
told him no.
I think it's really interesting what the MOAs can actually bring to the table.
And you just knew.
We'd be nice if they expanded on it though.
He would make us take risks that we wouldn't have done otherwise.
It does. It does sound like that, Fraggle. He was crucial to a lot of the design elements that made Warframe what it is now.
Away from DE, but we kept in touch. And then when Hildren Prime came about, because Minky had made the original Hildren, we really kind of kept things going and got back in touch with him and worked with him regularly from this point on with Hildren Prime. So he was very much, never missed a TennoCon, right?
No, he was very involved with DE.
At this point, Hildren Prime, on paper, he had some first sketches here that he, presented to the team once that kind of became across, and of course, Michael
hot pants and a tie. That was actually pretty creative.
Sketches. So this was the first pass of Hildren Prime. I remember he wanted to go with like the Barbarian Queen. And just to go even further for the impact that he's had on, even since the time Pablo and I have been working on it, is we needed a new faction and it needed to be a man in the wall faction. So the first person to kind of just brainstorm with was, hey, Minky, thinking about doing a man in the wall faction, have any ideas? And then not only does he have ideas, he sends a full sketch sheet of shapes they could be, and you can actually see a lot of these ended up shipping. Yep, and then from there, his first sketch for Man of the Wall was actually the Octopede enemy. So this was the first thing he kind of set up for Carrie and I to review for art for the Murmur update, for the Whispers in the Wall update. And it was at this point that it was just like instant, like that.
Ship it.
No notes. Just go.
Literally make this. So that was like, it kind of gave us the confidence in a team setting to kind of just see what he could come up with, and he was still a part of everything Warframe was doing. And then from there, the entire heirloom line, including
that's the one.
Rhino heirloom,
that's the one
we're launching later.
Next year
was Minky. It's
beautiful
like how
design,
do you go back to the originals and give them a 10-year later review? And he had the idea for like a custom, like that custom shader look for their really like distinct coloring. And then from there, this was the original sketches. And then Corvex, it was how do you make a concrete themed board frame?
Don't know if you like that same because of who made it. I mean, that's fair.
First,
but I love the concept of Rhino, so I'll probably grab it anyways.
Yeah, so because we were doing the faction, and then he's like, oh, wouldn't it be
cool if there was
a concrete themed Warframe? And he just kept going at it. He had like 3 or 4 passes, and this is the Corvex you know and love today in those early sketches. And then, so this is where it, like, the impact
sounds good,
is
Cookie. Yeah,
forever
we'll
for
try after
anyone
this one.
that's worked on Warframe or played it, because he was the first person to buy into the idea of an infested boy band and put pen to paper.
Really? Wow.
Because it was like, how are we going to make infested liches cool? Wouldn't it be cool if it was a boy band? So we just, we sent him a note, and the first thing he turned in was, what if each boy band focused on a body part that got super infested, like the big eye, maybe some hair. So even as recently as like what you'll see today is it all came from conversations or collaborations. The new faction, the Scaldra, early sketches here about them using their goo as part of who they are. And then this lineup you'll recognize, I think, the next picture, because we'll go further into these guys today. So this was some early sketches of someone in chat. He was the root of the tree.
That's very true.
So true.
Yep.
So we will be continuing our tributes for Minky in the release of 1999, and honestly for probably as long as we're working here.
Yeah.
And
well, you're not going to show the backlog, but his legacy will continue.
His legacy, yeah.
Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Cookie. I'll probably just stick to watching the dev stream for the duration of it and not be completely distracted by gameplay in the background.
We lost Jeff's microphone.
Well,
but yeah, you can expect.
Thank God there's a backlog.
Lots more
of course.
about his journey and the team at. Oh, you're blowing it like an N64 cartridge.
It's an N64 cartridge.
Wow. And we even have more to share today, I think, on how this is going to continue for us as a team and as a community. We'll absolutely be doing that in-game tribute with 1999.
They've had several more artists working on Warframe as well. Like,
we're back.
They got Liger Inuzuka who do a lot of Warframe concepts and Prime concepts or skins. They have other artists that are very talented as well.
Citrine was Keith Citrine was, yeah.
It's just that he has been a central pillar to a lot of new stuff.
And he loved Keith Thompson as well.
But I'm sure people will keep doing stuff for Warframe that feels like Warframe.
So this is a message from the family. Thank you to everyone for your support and condolences during this time. The story you've shared and your kind words about Mike have lifted our spirits and helped us cope over the past week. Michael was truly one of a kind, and we're so glad you got the chance to see the uniqueness in him and his work. It's through you, the players, fans, colleagues, and friends of Minky, that he will continue to live on in our hearts, imaginations, and artistry for a very long time. With our sincerest appreciation, Michael's family. So thank you to the family, and of course, thank you to the team and the community.
And sorry, go ahead, Jeff.
Oh, it's hard. I don't like. I don't know how much. It's hard to know how much is to say about this man and how much we owe to him. But I think a really cool thing. I'll try and keep it together.
I have Kleenex. I brought Kleenex.
I read so many of the community comments, and it was incredible to read. Just seeing that you guys understood him as much as we did. You knew how important he was to us. But I think my favorite thing too is just the kind of visionaries that we have at DE now are a direct response. Like he is responsible for them, and it's either the people that were working here already that he directly trained, or the people from the community. You guys
sorry.
No, don't be sorry. Or the people from the community that we hired here. Because
they were inspired by him.
They were pulled directly from his art, and now they are leading the vision forward, and they all have a piece of him in him.
And one thing that we have done at this current moment is we've put together a tribute T-shirt that actually features one of Minky's early designs of the lotus flower that we know today to be in many different forms. Rue, I think we have a. It's in the folder. Yeah, thank you. We put together a tribute T-shirt. All of the proceeds are going to go to Princess Margaret Cancer Foundation, and you can do !tribute if you would like a link to check out that shirt. And it's a very small thing to honor such a giant human being for Warframe, but it's one of the many things that we plan on doing in memoriam for Minky. So if you're interested in that, you can do it.
I'm sure they're doing something for the family as well.
Somewhere.
Sorry.
Even if it's not the proceeds of that shirt specifically.
We didn't even know what Warframe was called. We were going to call
we
it
might have
Tenno.
discussed with the family, and maybe the family asked that it's donated to Cancer Foundation Research.
That's a car, so we couldn't do that.
Yeah, so this is his handwriting and his sketch of one of the first possible logos for the game in 2012, I think.
It's beautiful,
This will be something he made while he was bored in a meeting while the rest
doodle,
of us nattered on.
So,
Do you know what
knowing D, I'm sure they're in contact with the family and they're taking care of them.
and it blew my mind a little bit that we are, as like when Warframe started, Minky made me think about this, but when Warframe started, we are now as far away from it starting as we were when the three of us made Dark Sector.
Started working on
which
it.
feels like
a
lifetime ago. It's crazy.
more time has passed in the one direction.
Warframe is not obviously wasn't the first thing that we worked with him on, but it is for a lot of the people in the studio. But someone in chat asked if he made the Lotus, and of course he did. And in Dark Sector he made all the UI. Like the guy did everything.
No joke, we would not be sitting on this couch.
Nope.
Yeah. There was nothing he couldn't do. There was nothing beneath him to do.
No.
He didn't enjoy working on everything at the same time. But we as much as he would give, we would take and put it in the game. And I think internally, you've never met someone so humble. So it is quite bizarre that someone is so fast and skilled and creative, and is the meekest, most mousy, kind, soft-voiced person ever. So it really is a great loss for all of us.
And I do encourage Tenno to go back and check out the dev streams he was on.
And you'll hear his
and you can just see what we saw. So.
And I'd always just be like, "Oh man, you just killed it! This is so awesome!" And you just wouldn't hear it. Pshaw, he'd say, "Pshaw." Just could not stand a compliment. Anyway,
So
thank you for putting that together.
Thank you, and thank you for letting us do this.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone. And when we say, I'm not going to try and turn this into an elegant segue, but, Prime doesn't exist without him.
It's true.
Warframe doesn't exist without him. And thank you. Again, just thank you. So we are, in the most DE way possible, it's all about, so what do we make of all this now? We're people that...
We continue the legacy that Minky...
And he helped. He's already laid the foundation for the year to come.
I mean, we could make a prediction or a bet.
Big
so
update is.
I think the lens we want you to have is Warframe is made by people, and he is one of the lucky. We are one of the luckiest group here to have ever worked with him to make Warframe. So the people that make this will always be a part of it, and he.
Cat and Bolus for sure. Yeah, probably.
Even when he was really sick, he would come to TennoCon.
Where you would watch it online.
He'd watch it and send us little notes. Incredible.
All right, thank you for having that moment with us, and sharing the love and inspiration that Minky was to you. Speaking of Minky being an inspiration, and then you mentioned primes.
Oh, yep.
I don't know how to elegantly segue this. I'm not gonna lie.
He would like the awkwardness.
He did like awkwardness.
This is for you, Minky.
Our next Prime Access.
Our next Prime Warframe is Zaku Prime.
Okay, there it is.
Coming at you live November 13th.
Oh.
I'm revealing the date.
Okay.
Now I was allowed. Zaku
3
Prime
weeks
is
from
our
now,
next
okay.
Prime, and they are coming November 13th on all platforms, and this is the official key art for Zaku.
Very nice.
Oh no.
And make you be
He
happy
does look good, He looks very good.
Exactly. Well, wait,
Big fan of that look.
Zaku Prime is coming.
Yep.
I think the next asset is the weapons that are becoming. So the Quasis. I never know how to say this.
Trumna Lover Stay Winning! I'm so excited. I love the Trumna.
Quasis Prime, however you
Oh, well, Tansy's going to be happy.
You're working hard today on these pronunciations.
Quasis.
It's been a while.
Okay, yep.
Quasis Prime and the Trumna Prime will be coming with Zaku Prime, and then
I love the integration of the medallions. Like,
I know
cool.
the Entrada.
Really
Seen the
medallions.
animations for this?
I think we could probably boot it.
Trumna Prime is definitely interesting.
The animations are
So we'll have a happy Tazzy.
We can wing it. But if this is how chat reacts when primes don't get spoiled, we'll get like this like once a year.
Yeah, maybe we should switch our game up a little bit. Damn.
Wow.
But also coming in this, just wait, there's more. The accessories feature one of the coolest drifter operator suits, the Necra Prime operator drifter suit. So
Isn't that
stunning.
sick? So
Very Entradi.
Beautiful.
Very cool.
yeah, so it's coming for drifter and operator,
That's
so
correct.
you'll have either option. So
Yes.
that is the peakest cosmetic of
Ooh,
all time.
That is stunning.
I know with like
Ooh, that is a really
Yeah.
cool skin. Wow.
Vadim.
Amazing.
Yep.
Amazing.
Wow, great work.
Yeah, cooked on this, and then the Artifacts Prime side Dana as well, so you can just really kit yourself out in this very creepy and troddy.
Oh yeah, I was gonna go and trade with Cookie, but you can stock the dojo if you want. It's pretty plain.
Oh my
There
god.
Yeah.
Zaku Prime.
The energy ponytail is
Very,
yeah.
very
it
cool
looks
looking
so
stuff.
dynamic and cool.
Yeah, it's really
Wow.
great.
Yeah.
The team put
Fantastic.
this was a very challenging one for the team because
Yeah.
of Zaku's all their
Yeah.
parts, like the break stage, the rigging. So
Oh wait, that's not even
genuinely,
mine.
thanks
That's
to the DE
Cookies,
team
right?
and everyone for getting this in. This was a very
He's a part
difficult
leader.
one, but
Yeah, on the scale of Carry Panic, I got like a 11 DM from him.
yeah, I know. So all it is to say, sometimes the juice is worth the squeeze, and as they
Yeah.
say, calm seas don't make good sailors. So
Oh, you love that quote. You've been banging that out from. Where's that come from?
Newfoundland.
Okay. All right.
Newfies,
Comes from
very well.
Newfoundland. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so
Where's the
November
trade
13th,
console?
all platforms, Zaku Prime,
Yep.
and everything you just saw will be coming.
And beautiful key art too.
Yeah, yeah.
Way to
that's-
go.
That just adds to like the
Way to go,
group
DE
effort.
team.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
Yeah,
Nice.
amazing work. The team
Yeah.
had to get everything in
Incredible.
marketing ready. So
Yeah.
Yep.
please know that
You
your hard
handed this
work
to
is
me on a platter, and I went, "Wow,
Yeah.
damn,
Yeah, it's so good.
it's cooked."
Now, will you stay with this color scheme, Megan, or are you
God,
going to
no.
desecrate it?
I mean, sorry, it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Hell no.
The blue is already, it's already the vibe.
It's already in your wheelhouse.
That's
okay.
not enough?
Okay, I see.
No,
All
it's
right,
not enough.
all right.
I'm tasteful now, Jeff.
Nah, just before the stream, we saw we saw some contrary evidence.
And I'll show you one later. Anyways.
Okay, fantastic.
Okay. Should we get into some Warframe 1999?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Let's
All
go
right.
into it.
Ooh.
Before we
Let's-
get into
let's
that,
look
we
at the
can
good
do
stuff.
the 1999 asset, please, Rue. Thank you. Let's do a platinum prize, Rue. He
Oh,
was waiting for
look
it.
at that. Look at that.
All right, 1,000 platinum before we get into it. Anything you want to say to preface? This is the Tech Rot stream.
Yeah, so I think
Sorry.
I love that it's just a tech rod stream.
it's a tech rot stream.
99's so big that it's just going to
We got to chunk it
Tech
up.
Rot.
It's actually going to be a long stream because someone went over.
by 1 friggin' minute.
It's already 10 to 3.
It's already 10 to 3. We're doomed.
Oh, man.
I hope you are all comfortable 10-0
I have to
in.
do like a bathroom break in the middle
I
of this.
know.
I can't even sit through a movie.
So, aliens are real. 000
Nice.
'em? You wake up in the
001.
night now?
Congrats, you
All the
won
time, all
1,000
the
platinum.
time.
Aliens are real.
I'm an old man, I'll tell you
0001. Now let's talk about 1999 and what you can look forward to. Indeed. So perhaps you've heard of this update. If not, it's sort of our next big update. It's coming winter 2024, and we are going to do basically. Why don't you tell the month and then I'll work back.
Yeah,
Jeff just did a stress sigh when you said that.
I know, I heard that.
Did you hear it?
I didn't just realize.
Big sigh.
She's
When you
just
said
like,
winter, I was hoping you were going to end there.
Oh, sorry. That's it.
do our best, team.
we need a
Let's just-
I think
hyperventilation bag.
that was just a reflex.
Let's just do our best.
I know.
Let's just do our best.
No, we're doing
We got
great.
this.
We're doing
Warframe
great.
1999 is coming to you December 2024. And this is just a tidbit of what's coming in all of that, Reb.
So this is to say, if you want to be ready to go the day it launches, you'll have to finish the Lotus Eaters. It's coming with Holvania, a brand new procedural level. It's coming with a new syndicate. It's coming with a new, vehicle, the Atomi Cycle. It's coming with new factions. It's coming with new missions, including Endless Capture, which we can say like one or
Yeah,
two
more
words.
content.
Yeah, it's a brand new idea. Basically, it's you're fighting an infested enemy, and every time you defeat him, he changes and evolves a little bit, and then you gotta track him back down and you start getting new abilities and such.
Yep. So it's an escalating mode where you got like that one target and boom, boom, boom. So hopefully you'll look forward to seeing more about that when it releases. We have a brand new Warframe Site 09. We have 6 proto frames, skins included. We have the new adversary system of the Technosite Coda, cosmetics, and much more. So this is really a matter of, for today, for the October stream, so close to Halloween, we are going to be focusing on the tech rot side of 1999. And then for the November dev stream, we'll be talking more about the Scaldra. So that's like the themes for this stream. So today's theme is tech rot and miscellaneous.
It's a new Warframe.
November stream will be Scaldra and miscellaneous. So
he's already been kind of revealed.
As well? Okay, cool.
Just a little bit.
Yep.
I'm excited about that too.
Just a little bit. Endless, not endless Captura. Endless Captura.
Captura is already endless.
Yeah, it is not an endless photo mode. Although
You gotta take a photo every minute.
Endless Capture.
Yeah. And we don't want
You
to.
know what? That doesn't sound that bad.
Yeah, cool. That actually.
Then we add in an animation. And
Have you played Pokemon Snap? You got to get like.
I have.
We don't want to spoil too much because obviously there's a major story element to this update. There will be a quest, basically the moment you're ready to go. But we do want to tell you kind of the more core building blocks of the update, which is to say it's not an open world. I have seen some confusion. I'm like, oh my God. But I think people that played the demo got a pretty good sense that it actually is using our procedural tile system. But one thing that some Tenno caught early on in the trailer we just released is that there's seasons. So in order to keep
he does look
the new tile set we're doing feel fresh,
like
you'll have sort of a spring, a fall, a summer, and a winter. So you can expect to see the world of 1999 across 4 different seasons. So here's winter.
This one's coming for real life.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
Here's like
That's spring.
spring, early spring, the melt.
Melting, yeah, snow's melting.
This is summer. And then we have fall. So you're going to really get a chance to see a different side of Holvania and this world that you are kind of entering into, and this will hopefully give you a bit more variety, a bit more interest in what actually might be going on. So that's something that the art team, the level design team, and the backend and coding team have worked to put together to give you a really different experience across the seasons of 1999. So yeah, that's
Spring is giving me like my memory of Dark Sector.
Oh yeah.
Like that's my memory of Dark Sector. Obviously didn't look anything nearly as good as that. But that's my memory. It's like the palette of Dark Sector.
Yeah.
I love that the seasons are changing as well as the layout is changing. So cool.
Yeah, so we have they did a lot of cool stuff with like how do we get snow to work this way, and like so really cool stuff from materials, environment, so, and of course all the art and tech to go into it. So really excited about that. So that's sort of I would say like a
that would be nice if they could actually expand and add seasons or like rotating
some questions about if it's
environments.
In real life, it is not. It'd be a good way to defer the work, right?
Canadian winters.
You see summer next week.
But
someone in chat is saying, when is Zaku Prime releasing? Megan
November
said
13th.
November 13th.
In your calendar.
So there you go. I wonder if we'll get Party of Your Lifetime as a Soma Court. You will. We'll actually we can actually talk about that today as well.
Oh, cool.
Because it's kind of connected to, I don't know where you
The boys,
go
ahead.
The boys. Okay.
So, I mean, you can't talk about Technosite Coda without talking about the boys.
That's right.
The
so
boys.
because this is a Tech Rot stream, we are going to talk about one of the Tech Rot enemy batches you'll fight, which is the Technosite Coda, which are the, I guess, colloquially infested liches, which we would say adversaries.
What? I was just reading chat.
Actually, you've been here for so many dev shorts. You've said infested liches. Please take it away.
Finally, and here they are. Give the people what they want.
Yes.
And it looks so amazing.
Look how cool that is.
The beautiful
Oh
designs.
my God.
Yes.
And this is Minky that did the initial some of these designs?
So the initial batch that you saw in our tribute was kind of focusing on body parts, be it teeth, hair, eyeball. Marco, our associate art director, took
the boys with him.
Level once we knew we were going in on Tech Rot, and then Nathan actually did the boy band version. So we had the monsters first.
Oh, interesting.
So we actually only had the monsters, and then it was.
And so did Nathan just look? Oh, what would this look like as a cute boy band member? Is that?
It was kind of like.
Is that the process?
No, well, it was sort of like we wanted to do.
These guys look really dope. The back versions, the front ones I don't really care about, but the back ones.
Bios for Zeke, all the boys, and then it was like, okay, we need to make them all as well. So we did.
Because they inform each other. Like, you can see the plot on the side of the festival and stuff like that.
I saw the question, which is how are they named? What's the naming system? Are you talking about that yet?
We can.
It shows everything though.
There's only 2 weapons?
So the naming system is like the other Lich or Nemesis systems. It is randomly generated, but it's based on 90s computer viruses. So it's like they're virus names. So they have the band member name.
Packet audio popping _chain dot.
Don't go to the screen because there's a few too many placeholders. But we do have randomly generated names. So they're all based on.
Are you sure you can't show the screen?
It's pretty awesome.
We are showing the screen without the UI.
Without the UI.
Without the UI.
Okay.
So we'll come back.
This screen is
Don't go
insane.
there.
What I'm seeing right now is absolutely
hold on,
insane.
just hold on.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay.
Hold on.
I promise you.
I'm too excited. I'm too hyper.
Okay. So I think there's another slide.
We have the boys. So kind of which boy is which.
Right. So Minky did the initial sketches, and then we did the combo of. I guess, if we're going to make them based on the boy band members, we need the boy band members. So if we know what they look like, and it was very much like a chicken and egg scenario, but between Nathan and Marco and the team, this is where we got with each member and sort of like distinguishing elements.
People are doing good. Like someone just said, like Trojan Zeke _EXE.
Yeah, you got it. You got the idea.
You got the vibe. That's the vibe. That's cool.
So this is Zeke.
Pac-Man.
Next up.
So the shirt is folded into the thing.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Next up is Hard Drive, who's sort of like the.
Is that the DJ guy?
No. Hard Drive is like the jock archetype. So he's got his hand stuck in a permanent bicep curl.
Like his real hand's up there, but then his like
permanently.
hand.
Oh, I see it now.
Oh, that's really cool.
Curl.
Yeah.
So
And
cool.
he's atrophied.
Yeah. And then we have Drill Bit, who has the curly hair. So he's very
iconic.
much. He's like hair goth.
Yes. The chains are still there.
Chains are still there. Yep. And then we have.
Does a brain come out the top?
And then DJ Rom, who has like so much electronics in his kit. So his is based on sort of the ears archetype, and then you can see the CD, the Walkman became a part of him. And then
this is almost Miyazaki-esque. That one almost.
A little bit.
Yeah,
for sure.
Last but not least is Packet, who's got the eyeball as a head. So
and he has a Game Boy.
And is that a not patent? It's
a patent
untrademarked
hardware
handheld console.
Yep.
Untrademarked.
Yeah. So this is the Technosite Coda group. So there's 5 personalities. So I'm not sure how you want to bounce around here, but I'm happy to give an overview, or do you want?
Yeah, I think we'll go overview first.
Okay.
And then we'll show the screen, and then we'll go into kind of how you would even get one in 1999.
Okay. Sure. So with the Technosite Coda system, what you can expect is sort of a cousin to the existing adversary systems. One of the things that you can expect with this system is when you get your Technosite Coda, so the one that gets bound to your account, there's a guaranteed cosmetic. So the cosmetics there's more variety. It's not just ephemeras. So you could get a floof, you could get a band poster. So each one will always come with a cosmetic. So there will never be sort of an uncosmetic piece of, lich or reward. Exactly. Another major change you can expect with this system is it's actually going to be token based as opposed to they have the weapon, which is to say every time you get a Technosite Coda, you'll get enough infested bits to buy a given weapon you want. But sometimes
I'm not sure I want infested
more,
bits,
so
but
the more
I like
you
the
play,
idea of tokens, though.
Maybe if you only do 2 liches, you might have enough tokens for 3 weapons. So there's a little randomness in how many tokens they have, but you'll be able to use those to buy the infested lich weapon you want from one of the Proto Frame Syndicate members. So those are 2 kind of big differences there. A third one that is just to kind of
like that. I think I like the choice that gives them instead of the.
You'll get
RNGesus part, right?
Yeah, so you'll get some. Now there still will be random, like similar to how Ergo Glast handles the tenant weapons, that they're sort of on like a 4-day schedule with random stats. That will still be part. We're still balancing how often that will reset.
Cool.
But at the very least, you'll be able to get the weapon you want every time, just due to it being on a manifest. Then from there, one thing to note is it's not going to use any Requiem stuff. It's going to feel similar. Like I said, it's a cousin. But your Requiem mods and Requiem relics are for the Origin system, and then in 1999 you'll get new stuff to work with the computer viruses. You need antivirus software. But of
you have to
course,
install Winamp.
you have to install.
You got to get Napster going.
Exactly.
A LimeWire.
Get a little LimeWire.
Yeah. So, but
I mean, I'm not against having less stuff that uses
I know. I
requiems.
can't even tell you how many. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so brutal.
So the loop itself is, it really takes place in 1999 content, and it does bleed over into our timeline in the Origin system, like you saw in
Some Nero
Temple
burn
this
CDs,
year.
yeah,
So
gotta
that
rip some
Railjack
ISOs.
Railjack showdown in the Origin system with the stadium. That's all in the now, and then 1999 is sort of where you do all your dirty work. So in a hopefully simple enough terms, if you don't really know how our lich system works, this is probably kind of just not
confusing.
making any sense, so I do
Yep.
apologize. But what you can look forward to is cosmetics will be guaranteed, and you will be able to get tokens to get the weapons you want after you finish the loop. You will be able to kill or convert, and most of the gameplay takes place with new stuff in 1999. No Requiem relics or Requiem mods. I cannot say that.
Is that why you're taking them out because you can't pronounce it?
Yes.
Okay, all right. That makes sense.
Let's go to Megan's gameplay, and you can see that she actually has generated a.
The best boy.
I've been
she-
hypnotized by this.
Yeah,
This is, I know, like the
That's a lot.
animation
Yeah.
and just the dangly nastiness of it all.
Yes.
It's so gross and scary.
Yeah, so this is
Packet.
Megan. She has Packet as her front man.
Look at him.
So Packet is currently her front man for her band. The supporting band members are, of course, going to be a threat for you, and you'll have to take down the gang. So in this case, Megan would know similar, like how much progress she has, does she have, like what cosmetic they have, and that way if you want to trade, you'll know, and if you want to get their tokens, you can do that too. So this is the Technosite Coda.
Look at him.
Someone said, guys, hear me out.
Oh no.
Stop!
Smash.
Stop!
And who,
Stop.
sorry, what's the name of the guy, the
Hard
jock?
drive.
I know.
Is he
Hard drive.
punching his head
He
when it
is.
gets too far out of his body?
Yeah.
His head goes.
Yeah, and then he
Back on,
punches
goes
it back
punches
in.
it, yeah.
Scott Johnson.
He's going crazy. Look at him.
Yeah, he punches his head when it gets too far out of his body. Very important.
It is very important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is actually, and that eye changed.
We're getting a lot of smashes and not a lot of passes.
That's right. That's right.
Chad,
Terrible.
stop.
That's right.
Chat, you are terrible.
Stop. Stop, Chad. Stop. But that is the sort of top level of all things Technosite Coda.
Well, wait.
But wait.
Well, wait, there's more.
Oh, is there
What is
steak
there?
knives as well?
With maybe some more animations on our front man.
Oh, yes. Okay. So let's take a
Hunter's
look at
competition,
Zeke's
yeah.
Technosite
Yeet.
Very
edition.
cool, yeah.
Some tentacle competitors.
So he's
Whoa.
Oh, spaghetti arms.
Yep.
What a nightmare.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Dodge, retreat.
What a nightmare to
Okay.
implement, I bet.
I know.
The rigging is just...
Oh, stop, Chad.
Oh,
Behave.
no.
Behave.
Chad is going to have a payday with that.
Behave, everyone. Behave yourselves.
Oh, my God.
Behave yourselves.
That animation was asking for it.
Yeah, okay, well,
Yeah.
that is a little bit of a taste into the variety for these personalities. So hopefully you can look forward to those.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very cool.
They're
The
all.
intricacy of that character to animate.
Yeah.
Poor Jay Baker and
Wow.
the locator count in
Yeah.
those animation scenes.
Oh, my God.
Should we do a Jay Baker
Yeah,
Yeah,
salute to
totally,
Jay
yeah.
Baker, man.
Animation team
Oh, the
crushing
rigging,
it.
the rigging must have been
Yeah.
annoying to do
I
that.
saw some for Packet and all them, and I was.
Someone said
Yeah.
what I see in the fridge at 3 a.m.
That's the moldy spaghetti.
Wow.
5 devs, 5 liches. Who's who?
You call it package?
You call it pocket?
Hard drive, of course.
Hard drive.
I want to be
Yeah.
Zeke. I want to have a nice
I wonder
hair.
if we're kind of in
I want to
order
have nice
from
long
the,
hair.
Are we in
from
order?
the Lich lineup, from the in-game one.
Oh,
I
that
think
means
we're
I'm
kind of in
Zeke
order.
then.
We're kind
Yeah.
of
That's
no,
fine.
the in-game
The
one.
in-game one.
They're gonna keep that for
I
way,
like
way
it.
late.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. What else do you have for assets?
Weapons.
Oh.
We gotta go through their weapons.
Okay, so
Oh, well, there we go.
before- I think so basically, we'll go and we'll tell you all what are the Coda weapons coming with this update. Before we do, just want to kind of remind people of the steps. You get your Lich and you do all the stuff in 1999, and then the boss fight in the Railjack system. So you'd be wise to have a Railjack if you don't.
Correct.
That's it.
Classic Lich
For the showdown, yep.
adversary situation.
All right.
Cool. So what are the weapons that this group brings?
Could they be infested weapons?
Mayhaps.
Mayhaps.
Would it
Pablo
make
says
sense?
mayhaps.
Can I get a Tord so I can put my Tord in cart?
This is not.
Oh, God, please.
No. All right,
So-
so we have
What do
at
we
this
got?
current moment 13 weapons.
Holy
13.
smokes.
Started off
number.
strong, Rue.
All right.
Are we just going to go for it?
We got the HEMA.
Yeah, there it
Well,
is.
Similar to other batches, essentially we're doing 10 that are basically bringing them up to
so 3
tougher
new?
level with this version,
Yeah.
the Coda version.
And you don't need to farm any mutagen for this one.
That's true.
Oh, jeez.
And keep going, Rue. Bang it out.
It's like all of them,
And
yeah.
there's 3 entirely new ones.
So 3
Oh my
new
God, that's
guns
gonna
and
be
10
busted.
Keep going,
revamped
Rue.
guns.
Keep going, Rue.
Synapse.
Snaps.
Sheesh.
Catabolist. Wait, let's let chat guess the next. Pox.
Oh no, not the
What's another
pox.
secondary, chat? Anybody? Infested secondary?
Yeah, what could it be?
Oh, they're reacting.
That's so fast.
It's so bad.
Looking for Tysus. There it is. Yeah,
Looking for
winner.
No,
Tysus.
but
That's a boy band member name.
yeah, of course they are already infested. It's like
I don't know what else.
Kuva and Tenet weapons. They're taking infested weapons and making them
Just
Coda
one
infested
name,
weapons.
okay.
Tyson.
You're about to do the full pose, too. I was like,
Shame. Okay.
Tysus. All right, we got some melees.
Cost assist.
Oh, bring that back out.
Haruto.
Oh, interesting.
Meyer. That is like the first infested weapon we did.
that's like, yeah. That's
Yeah,
OG.
oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
And last but not least, Pathosis.
Hey.
But as Pablo mentioned, we're going to have 3 new ones.
Yep.
Oh, 3
One
new
of them
weapons.
is what I believe to be a pizza cutter inspired one.
Oh my god.
Confirm or
Probably a
deny?
melee weapon, I suppose you imagine.
Confirm or deny? It's a pizza cutter.
It is.
If it is, it also is a pizza smasher and a pizza poker.
It's multifaceted. Yes, yes.
As
Many
most
things.
pizzas are.
Yes. Yeah, so these are 3 plus these familiar ones that you know are going to be part of the Coda weapons.
Yes. So we took infested weapons and ones that have kind of been here as long as some of us.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
Damn.
wild.
yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. We old. But yes, so these
I think
are.
all of us on this.
I know.
panel, right?
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Wheel.
Yep. Pizza cutter is a new saw. We'll see.
All right, so we got the Coda side of things from that tech rot perspective, but we also have the faction itself and then infested enemies getting a little bit of a lift.
Yeah. Yeah, we got a ton of enemies. You know, you've seen some of them in like the demo, like just the runner, the charger. We
The
have
CRTs.
the ancient. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even those are changing some. I don't know what.
We're going to start with runner.
Okay. So this is the explosive runner.
I love these. So good.
So the explosive runner right now, like the one you know in game, just kind of runs next to you, vibrates and explodes. This guy instead does a cannonball. He still does if you're close to him, he still do the explosion, but
Whoa.
otherwise he'll do the cannonball.
Boing.
And then the Ancient is getting.
Right, the ancient is getting touch up. So essentially, the ancient has a few abilities. Has that one. I call it the ballerina. Does that one.
Looks like he's like.
So if you get close to him, he will electrocute you.
Uh-oh.
And then he does the slam. There's a triple slam. That
Okay,
just
interesting.
Kind of smash you around. So what we wanted, universal, generally the ancients have been a little problematic in terms of telegraphs. So it's been very hard to kind of tell what they're doing. So we really wanted to emphasize the animations on this one so you could see what was happening.
Someone called it the tickle monster.
Yep. Yep.
So we actually, some of the effort that we're making for this ancient, we're actually going to bring back into the older ancient family. We're actually kind of creating a new one, but it's kind of splitting. So there's going to be 4, and we're kind of revamping all of them to change it so that, you know, the energy drain that they have and the kind of like how you get toxin, which right now that toxin is pretty deadly. All of that will basically have better telegraph so that you can actually react to what they're doing.
Awesome.
Nice.
We have a couple new infested Techrod enemies that we want to show. First, I can't pronounce it.
Oh, try.
Brachiolist.
Hey!
That's
Is that
pretty
okay?
Good. That's pretty good.
Oh, okay.
Except that's not his name.
Wrong one.
No, because we moved on that the sentients have the list names, not the. Yeah, that's not right.
I
That's
worked
okay.
so
That's
hard.
That's not his name.
That is not his
I
name.
worked so
No.
hard.
The problem is this one has changed names so much that even I don't know the name. It's like Udululi or something like that. I think the latest
that.
one is something
You
like
know what?
that.
It should be that.
So,
We have a little video as well.
The animation
Yeah,
is so good.
Yeah,
Oh,
here,
love
we
the
are ready
design.
for it.
Love
yeah,
the
he's
design.
super. It's actually based off something from Deimos.
yeah,
Ish.
Undauser?
That didn't get
yeah,
a.
from one of the guys that you
Yeah.
hunt.
I
Yeah.
love that kind of like bladdery thing.
Yeah, the bladder thing
Yeah.
is
So wild.
it's filthy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the bladder is, allows him to float a little bit. There he goes.
Oh god.
There you go.
To do a little bit of an aerial attack.
I love that. That is so
Chases
cool.
you. He's like a dog. He's
Yeah.
coming
Wow,
after
it
you.
looks so cool. And in that environment, actually, looked really wild too.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
So he's coming. Look out for him. Codex scanners, be ready.
The best. That's so cool.
And then I think we're going to show
Babao.
concept for the babao.
Bow.
Not the ula.
Ooh, that's a really cool one. I like that.
He'll be a
Veiny
big boy.
Nice.
So he kind of walks as you're seeing him there, but also can stretch the legs and be a pretty
Jay
tall
Baker.
boy. And
Poor Jay Baker.
it's
All right,
meant
let
to
me
be
bring
a bit more
the
of a bit more of a rare
the
threat
stream in front of me, so I'm
to
actually
find
not looking to the side all the time.
Babao.
against the infested.
It's almost confusing to look at. It's so.
It is,
It's got so many eyes and
Legs.
Yeah, it's
dangly,
like, what am I looking
leggy
at?
things. Like,
Have cell phones all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's making calls.
That's wild.
That's who's calling you about your warranty. It's him.
Bow.
Babao.
Really,
All his
really.
phones.
That's when
It
this
is a lot
calls.
of content, yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
There is a lot of stuff to
All
unpack.
right. Moving a little bit away from tech rot for a moment.
Well, this is the tech part, not the rot part.
There you go.
yeah.
Oh my god, I like it.
One thing that folks noticed, maybe not, if you go to Megan's gameplay,
Oh, don't do it.
you might see what Amir is playing. So one thing we're doing with 1999 in the hub as a social space for people to kind of interact with the world, we're actually working on some co-dev with Sumo, who are making a playable arcade game that's, I want to say era appropriate, but it was 1999, so the arcade games would have been from earlier. So it's like really like deeply thought out for. The game isn't from 1999, but it's what would have been in an old arcade in 1999. So
Shall we?
introducing Caliber Chicks. This is a fully from the game.
Oh. Can you go away from my game for 1 second then? Because it's gotta have sound.
It needs
Give me a sec,
sound.
Give me a sec.
Okay.
It might be because
Are we muted right now? or
like
anything?
is the
Yeah,
game,
basically a
We're
contra.
about to find out.
is the
Well-
game just straight up.
We're about to find
I'm
out.
just wondering if the
It might be the computer.
yeah, I think it's the computer.
Yeah, it's gotta be the
Yeah.
computer. Thanks, Rue.
Okay. We have a mini game
Hold,
coming.
hold,
we have
chat,
a mini
hold.
game.
It's worth it, I swear.
Hold.
It's worth it.
I see question chat. AX52 wins it coming back.
It's coming back in 1999. One of the vendors will have it.
Cool.
Yep.
Okay. I saw a few of those questions.
Yep.
That's good. People that missed
okay,
the
you're just gonna have to go
TennoCon
without
giveaway for
sound.
the EX52
Sorry.
will
Okay,
be able
guys,
to get
the
it during the
Is that right?
1999 content. So that's good.
Oh. It's okay. We can make our own sound.
Rue's cooking.
Okay, it's a mini game. It's a mini game.
We're saving the day.
The
Hold that
EX52,
thought. Don't let it
the
leave
gun
your
that they
RAM.
gave away during
Did you
TennoCon.
say what their names are? Maybe they can
Oh,
guess.
okay. Welcome to a world.
The
Of course.
like
Welcome
the
to a
AK
world
looking
with
weapon.
Jillian and Lillian Killian. They have to stop Anna Key from taking over the world. Will you play as Jillian or will you play as Lillian? The Killian twins are ready,
This one.
guns blazing,
AX-52.
to take back Caliber Chicks 2.
Did you have that prepped?
No. Okay, show it, just show it.
All right.
It's fine. I just did the audio for you. So there will be leaderboards, and there will be, for you to be the best Caliber Chicks player in the world. Megan, who are you going to pick?
Oh my god, it's such a hard choice.
Yeah, I wonder.
Are you going to be Lily? Yeah, the ginger.
We knew you were Lillian. We knew.
Come on.
Go ahead, Cookie.
You can't bite it. You're trying to. But
Yeah. So you can look forward to playing Caliber Chicks 2.
Oh, you're not gonna play?
No, there's
Can I have my New Year's romance option with maybe one of these instead? Just talking.
maybe.
Is there? How far along is this?
It's totally playable.
Yeah.
But we're not going to do it.
Oh come on! I wanted to see
The
it.
big
Not
tease.
until
Okay.
you've behaved.
Well, the start screen looks awesome.
Yes,
It
so
does.
look forward to that as part of 99.
Yes. And as well, introduced at TennoCon was Ollie's Crash Course, voiced by James Conlon.
Awesome.
And the team is working towards making this also a playable arcade game. It's not going to be in 1999. It'll be in an update after that, but we are going to get James Conlon
Yes,
back
absolutely.
very soon to
Yeah.
record some voice lines, so we'll see him. What's that?
So the Trump.
All is coming from inside the house.
Gonna bring down the audio a tiny bit for a sec.
There.
So we will
Trumna Prime is coming with Zaku Prime. Hema Synapse are gonna get a Technocide version from the Infested Liches in 1999. So they announced 10 infested weapons that will be getting the kind of Kuva and Tenet treatment.
Fantastic.
And Trumna is getting a Prime next month in November 13th.
Many inquiries.
Alongside Zaku Prime.
What might one wear?
What would you wear in 1999 if your drifter went back?
It's very important.
It's important.
Yes.
Very important.
What was I
So that's why
wearing
you're
in
freaking out.
1999?
What were you wearing in 1999?
Definitely Doc Martens.
Okay, we have just the thing for
Definitely
you.
Doc Martens. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I was
Probably
wearing
hair.
a jean jacket back then.
Probably wearing
I've seen
I was
hair.
probably
I've seen
wearing
your-
hair.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Briefly.
Yeah. All right.
Basically.
Well,
1999 is going to come with a handful of Driftfor outfits that are fit for the era. And first, what if you're an athletic individual?
Oh no.
the
Who
athlete,
requested this one?
not me. I'm not an
Those
athlete.
colors.
me.
Those colors are
Look at me.
suspiciously Megan.
Yeah.
Liger, what are you doing?
God,
Yeah.
Okay.
So you got some 90s fashion that will be coming in the 1999 update. So your drifter could wear this.
Yeah. Maybe
Or-
they want to be a little more military after
They-
the
Oh,
skull
okay.
drum.
Yeah.
we're
Yeah.
talking.
That one's nice.
Yeah.
Sick.
So we
Why
got
though?
some.
Like
Oh, what's
the
up?
bottom.
No, right.
What's that?
That's a cosmetic option, right?
New accessories, lot strap on.
Don't look at that. That's just showing you.
Wow.
What is going on?
Did you not know?
Okay.
Y2K,
This
some
stuff isn't
accessories.
coming. Not all this will be coming. Just as a heads up.
Sure.
Sure. Whatever. I'm showing it anyway.
They're working on some cosmetics.
Yeah.
And then we have Reb's favorite, the goth outfit.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
That's pretty cool.
God.
Yeah.
Fit.
So this fit is coming
Embolist?
as well.
This would be 80s
I'm
for
not
me,
sure.
It's just kind of like alt-earth fashion.
I'd have to
so
go
you
back
can
and look at
forward
the
to All
list.
these coming, except for the ones that I said weren't coming in 1999.
The
why don't we
Thysis
take
was
a
in
look at
there.
Let's
Just
take a
the,
closer look at goth.
Just for fun.
That is very cool.
Yeah. So this is some of the
3D models.
yep.
shit.
So Adele on the character art team has been working on this with the help from others. Sorry, I think there were a few more folks. But yeah, that's
Oh, that
it
was
in
good.
Arsenal, in
Whoa.
engine.
That was good.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah,
Crazy,
yeah.
eh?
So
That is awesome.
yeah. So
Oh, I love
The
that.
Entrati eye is
Oh, I love
very
that.
cool.
Turned
Yep.
out great.
I know.
Holy
And the
shit.
boots.
So y'all have an
Would you wear
Embolist
those?
request? Yes,
Yes.
probably that the
In
Embolist
the
has one, yeah.
80s,
I don't
yes.
remember all of
Okay.
them.
Having my skinny
That's
puppy
very likely,
phase,
yeah.
I would have.
Yeah.
I still am having
And
that
then that's
phase,
the
but-
headpiece. Yep. So you can really look forward to that, and you can get it with one of the. Actually,
Wow.
this is all market items, and these will be available for platinum for you to purchase in 1999. And your drifter
Yeah.
can look that cool.
Beautiful.
Prices are going to
Got
be going
some
up
metal
just
rings.
constantly ever since
Anyone
then.
that ever had an emo phase like me is currently
Oh,
living.
yeah.
I never had an athlete phase.
Since the
per se.
announcement, basically, yeah.
I never did either.
But I know some people did, so that's what I think an athlete looks like. They wear bright colors and tight clothes.
Good God.
And there is another one missing from that pile that is, as I mentioned earlier, our Quest to Conquer Cancer $130,000
Yes.
raise reveal. So
Ooh, okay.
if you want to know and see what that is, once we get to 130, it shall be revealed.
Yeah,
for
Thysis
everyone,
is
and
one.
You're going to like that one a
Embolist
lot.
is probably another one.
and
There's the
yeah,
Meyer.
we'll get there.
And we are working on male, female versions of each
Yes.
of those.
Yep.
Cool.
The silhouette will be more appropriate for either option,
Either option? Cool.
depending
There
on
you
what you want to pick.
Yep.
But that's not all.
That is not all.
That is not all. Actually announced at TennoCon, we said that we were doing a TennoGen 1999 edition.
Yes.
And y'all cooked real quick and gave us some crazy options. And I'm so excited that we have 5 coming in 1999. Rue, here's the boys. Look at them.
That's Letty.
I don't want to close my eyes.
Oh, wow. Here,
I don't
there's
wanna,
the
sorry,
microphone. Yeah, okay, I see.
this is not karaoke. All right.
Yep.
We have some
Game earrings.
some game earrings. I believe this is the Frame Friend earring from Ventral Hound. Incredible.
That was a big surprise when you went around and revealed the earring. I was just like, I almost fell out of my chair. Okay,
There you
cool.
go.
Look at that.
That is amazing.
You can have a
Okay.
little
All
little
right.
guy in your ear.
Okay.
Here we have
Visor, stop.
the Millennium Visor by
Okay.
Traveling Merchant and Therion Drex. Sorry if I
Nice,
said that
nice.
wrong.
That is great.
Very cool. We have
Oh, yes.
Wow.
this is Butterfly Wings by
Peace and love.
MZ3.
Yeah, cool.
Just real chill.
Love it.
Love that.
Someone says Joe Taro. Yep.
What's this guy doing?
Oh yeah, I liking this.
This is the
The IPs.
Necroroid, sorry. Eye accessory by Ernix and Therondrex again.
Andrade needs to be kitted out with one of those in each eyes.
He needs to steal that fashion.
Very cool. Oh,
and then,
that's
what's he listening to?
That's so cute.
We got the F19 Condrox headphones by Master Noob.
That is so sick. So these are all Tenogen items.
All Tenogen.
Wow.
Incredible artists cooking it up for $19.99.
Very nice.
Like immediately, he was like, I got you.
Yep. Very, very cool. 5 Caballeros. Nah. He's way more gruff.
There you go. Coming to $19.99. All right. You might have noticed I was Letty for a hot minute there.
I did notice,
Did you
actually.
notice that?
I wondered if anyone in chat would.
Okay, well, actually, I'm so sorry, Rue. We really need audio for this.
Oh, Rue.
Don't me to relaunch? Is this me?
I think we might just restart the
Okay, I can
Restart the PC.
Oh.
The PC or just the game?
relaunch the game.
Are you getting any audio from the PC?
No.
Oh.
Oh.
One second while I take over.
Okay.
That's all right. You take
Okay,
over.
we'll stall. Okay, these are the proto frames. There's 6 of them. They're called the Hex as their syndicate. What we revealed so far about each of these is that what have we revealed so far?
Oh yeah, 1999 is a massive update. It's
Something
like
called the Gemini skin.
basically the
Each
same
one of these is
scale
also
as
a
when they
skin
released
for
like
their
Deviri
respective
or
war.
New War,
We've
basically,
seen Aoi in action from Tokyo Game Show.
or
with her,
maybe a little bit under, but it's a
legendary
massive scale update.
We
Yeah,
showed some Arthur last night on Prime.
we're gonna be
did.
getting
Showed
a
it at
lot of new
TennoCon.
content.
Today we're going to show you 2 more.
Yes.
Someone in chat has an interesting comment. Amir's spike is very shiny in the photo.
Your eye going there is not our.
I'm just reading chat. I'm just reading chat.
I'm just reading chat. He puts his hands up. And then Quincy is a Gemini skin for Site 09, the new Warframe.
Yeah, they were talking about this part here.
But today we're going to show you 2
Actually, I
more
don't know
things
if
more
you
in
guys
depth
see my
if we have
cursor,
sound, and
but
maybe we will, maybe we won't.
Watching Rue panic.
oh, it's no, okay. It's the one just
Yeah.
Maybe Soulframe is stealing
There.
our sound?
You're welcome.
that's
Maybe
that little
Soulframe-
spike here.
Maybe it's X audio. Maybe it crashed once more.
Is the game still open?
But
Oh.
like Windows is getting it, but I'm not getting it.
No one's getting it. No one's getting it. We'll
Yeah,
work
this
on it.
is
Actually, who's getting
this is
it?
a
The
massive
proto frames
update.
is
It's
the
gonna be really
romance
fun.
Oh.
Oh, jeez.
A lot of new stuff, a lot of new
So-
That was a
content.
little low.
I'm sorry,
extreme.
Mr. Highlight.
I'm reading the chat. I wasn't sure what he's referring to.
Okay. Yeah, so the romance system, boo Reb, hey, don't boo me, I'm right. It's happening. The romance system comes into play as part of your, caps lock is on.
I
Got
can't
IT support
control
coming in.
anything.
IT's going. Don't boo me.
Oh no, I have an unavoidable
God.
ad break in 5 minutes. Oh god.
Privilege.
Yeah, it is a privilege. I can't get
So,
my drops, try harder.
Oh.
You guys might have to open up the stream for yourselves
Oh,
for
okay.
a little while because
I have
ads are
a
gonna come.
design problem that I
A bunch of you
just
guys are subs, so you
can
won't
just
see
put it
ads,
on the
but
stream.
Sure.
yeah, I won't be able
Are
to
we
skip
gonna
them.
make the
So
Coda weapons take 5 forma to get to 40, like just to keep precedent?
That's how they always have worked. Right?
Yeah.
So
I saw people
let's see
asking.
what they react.
I saw people saying, "Oh, that's going to take 65 forma because they did the math." So
damn them and their math.
no, it's fine. I had not, but like I don't know. Like that's how they work. So
So are you discussing whether you should tell them?
no, if we should, what we should do.
They've been told.
What we should do.
You can make them just level 30 weapons and you don't get the extra capacity.
Yeah, you don't get the extra capacity and you don't get the extra mastery. So that's the trade-off, I think. But then people like
65 form is fine. Please make them level 30.
40, 40,
Forma
40.
frame,
I honestly don't know if
60
there's
forma
a.
slight.
I think no decision's gonna make everyone happy.
Yeah, of course. Not. There's veterans here that can spend 64 and it's nothing. And
Yeah.
others are
Oh
like,
my gosh.
Yeah, 40. People want 40.
Make it 100.
I think 40 is okay. I think we'll keep the
Yeah, I think they
precedent.
all want to
I think we're gonna keep it 40. So.
can you imagine an
Level 50.
uncapped
So,
level
Actually,
cap
if you
by
start
forma?
farming your platinum, how many days would that be? No, you couldn't build
Okay,
65. You could get close. Start building your formas now. Start right now. Start building.
You gotta have at least like 5.
I think
in
we'll
your
stick
account.
with the 40 precedent.
I think so, because that's kind of like the vibe of those weapons.
That is the
It's always
vibe.
been-
Okay, so if you're watching from the design team, please make them have 40 ranks.
Pretty sure we already did.
I know, but I just want to make sure that's discussed because we didn't actually address that. So that is happening, confirmed. Breaking news.
I have
from
77
Within
blueprints.
182.
I need to start
We
crafting
are
more.
Going with 40 rank weapons for the Technosite Coda. You can clip that for your Twitch or YouTube or TikTok reels. Not 41. Don't push your luck. We're going to reset the PC. Okay, we're going to keep talking then.
Do you want me to do
a rant?
Oh, well,
yeah, I can do that.
actually, while they're doing tech support on their stuff, I'll run the ad break. So you guys that are subs, you won't see anything new. If there's non-subs watching, I'm going to take the ad break before they actually go into new content, and they're doing tech support on their end.
So we announced we were doing 2 reworks, or retouches is what I'm calling
of course, now they're calling...
a little lighter than something like Inaros or Caliban that we really...
And now they're doing reworks.
So we're doing Nyx and we're doing Trinity. Today we're going to talk about Trinity. We'll talk about Nyx on the
November.
We're going to call it Nyx November.
Nyx November. Okay, that's we did it just for the alliteration, totally not because it wasn't ready. So for Trinity, we're changing a few things. Her passive is entirely changing. Her new passive essentially gives max health to you and all allies in affinity range. That is scales based on your max energy. So the more energy you have, like the more max energy you have,
it doesn't need to be
health.
filled.
Yeah, it doesn't
so
have
if I have a prime flow on, maybe I have 700 energy.
Yep.
You would get 350 health, no matter what. Well, it's half of 700.
So everyone gets
no Nyx November.
Then for her one, you'll notice a little bit of a pattern here. We're making it so you can cast it while you're moving. We're increasing the duration. I'm going to say those 2 things a lot of times during this whole rant. We're also making it so Well of Life now protects the life of people in the range. So basically, if an ally or yourself die near a Well of Life, the Well of Life consumes that death and saves you. It has a cooldown on the person that got saved, so you'll be fine. What?
Steve is... Yes.
It's okay.
So it'll protect you from death. I did say already.
You can move while you cast it.
You can move.
Increase duration from 12 to 20 seconds.
Yeah, and basically you can cast 3 at once now instead of just 1 at a time.
Yep.
Then for her 2, obviously that's always been her strongest ability, so we didn't really change it a ton. What we did, similarly, I'm going to repeat the same thing. You can cast it while moving, and now the duration. Before, you always wanted to have negative duration so that the pulses come out fast. We're still keeping that because we know you guys love it. But if your duration is positive, you actually get extra pulses of energy. So before, it was actually a bad thing if you put extra duration. Now it will be a positive because you get just more energy out of it. For her link, cast it while moving. It has extra duration. Been saying that.
You can recast while active.
You can recast while active, which was a long requested functionality. And the number of targets you can link to increases based on your power strength.
Okay.
And finally, for her 4th, for Blessing, the duration is increased as well. All of her durations were really short, so that really helps. And I think on that one, the only other thing we're doing, if I remember correctly, is...
make sure the damage resistance buff is not lost when we cast.
Yeah, there's like a little gap when you cast it right now on live, so sometimes people on the recast end up dying because they lose the buff during that, so we're not extending the DR to last during that. And we're also touching the augment for that one, and for Energy Vampire, we're giving them some buffs.
Yeah, we got audio, so now that you've heard all about
I thought that was me.
the changes coming to Trinity's kit, perhaps this makes some of the Letty appeal greater if you didn't already love her. Up to you to choose who you fall in love with, but let's go through Letty.
Speaking of Letty.
Thanks,
Pablo. I appreciate you doing that.
No, they're making her better.
Thanks, Steve.
It was not a big rework. It was just rebalancing a few things.
We're ready.
End game, please.
It's just bringing her into the more like...
What are you going to do to her?
Just going to randomize,
modern...
Okay? Just relax.
Modern stage.
Just going to go random.
Respect her.
So Letty is a Gemini skin for Trinity. This is something that you can pop on, and we'll talk about the behaviors of all Gemini skins after Megan's done her fashion frame. So this is Letty. She is the healer of the hex in the proto frame.
Not bad, actually.
How she feels about that or how you can impact that is up to you playing the quest and learning more about her story. But she is pretty awesome, and she can
customizes so well.
Big on the shoes, actually.
The shoes are awesome.
Yeah.
And the shoes are so good. And her little socks.
Yellow socks.
Yellow socks. Oh, I actually kind of like the yellow.
I love the rose in her hair.
The rose in her hair.
That is so cool.
And her rose earrings.
Her rose earrings.
What a queen.
She is a queen. So how do Gemini skins work, and what are the options with them? The first option is just wear it like a skin, and away you go. You got a skin, and now one or
That's
two
how
things.
skin often works.
That's how a skin often works. Just wear it as a skin.
Just have
sorry.
your skin on.
Yeah, can you go away for a sec? Thank you. Thank you.
So.
But I think what they're going to say is that you can morph back and forth
so
from Gemini skins to regular
A lot of folks in
skins.
the office have been playing with them, and they're different because they all have, hundreds of dialogue lines while you're playing. So they have different context things. So I think we're going to hear some of them as we play with Letty. So why are her legs out as a medic? She's got Warframe legs. It's fine.
Gotta get your legs out to
So
breathe.
Megan is going to take us through. This is work in progress dev build stuff. So let's just see what happens.
I'm just doing her skin.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
don't go here?
No, you have
Don't
to
go
load
here.
the level from the start. Did you go the wrong way?
No, that was the right way.
Yeah, so you have to load.
No.
You're going the wrong way.
No, this was working
I'm
before.
having like a cool
It's because this map has
infinite
a
time warp.
It just has to load more?
I think you should. What level did you
Poor
load?
chat can't see anything.
Chat's just like, what the hell?
The text is very small, so I wonder
No,
if
we can do something else.
Yeah.
Let's do something.
Okay, can we get some ums in chat?
I don't know about that one, guys.
what you missed at home was she was smashing into the garage
No,
door.
I was driving perfectly fine.
Nope, you weren't driving.
Oh, God.
You got some M in chat. There you go.
A couple things to note. You will be able to change hair color completely, so that is not hooked up right now for the dev stream, but all Gemini skins will have tintable hair color. So if you want Letty to be blonde, blue hair,
Nice.
redhead,
Redhead.
it's your choice.
And then the attachment colors are the straps
Yes.
and kind of the gear that
Yes,
they wear.
so we're going to be going through that. So that's one way how they work. And the other thing is they have an emote that lets you switch between 2 fashion frames in one mission if you so choose. So you can be Letty, and then you want to do a little moment to have her, well, you'll see. I'm not going to describe it. You can swap between 2 fashion frames in one. Act it out. She does like a glove thing, so it's kind of cool.
It's pretty cool.
Pre-processed.
It's pre-processing for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, okay.
It's making me sad.
Live build.
Live build.
Making me
Live
real
build.
sad. I had it all set up
all
and now
good.
Can
it's
we
going
make
back.
Arthur bald? You cannot. Arthur's hair is.
You could be a,
Come on.
a silver fox, though.
yeah, you
just
could. Yeah.
Grandpa it out.
Yeah, that's true. They're
Thanks a lot.
What?
silver fox.
Silver,
Grandpa'd out.
silver fox
Silver fox.
is a good thing. Silver fox.
Okay.
Okay, here we
good
go.
thing.
I think
Here we go.
I think we've
Rue, let's
loaded.
do it live.
Let's do it.
Come on over.
Relax,
Good you
relax,
missed that.
relax.
Good.
Someone
All right,
spicy.
So here, can you go out a bit more so we can get some more letting? Just like there's probably good. Just don't want any shadows on our girl. So here is Letty out in an exterminate mission in summer, actually. So why don't you give us a Letty?
They can hear it?
Yeah.
Look at that. So you can
Sweet.
switch and then switch back.
And you could just do it as many times as you please. Oh, Quincy, you got it.
And you are not immune during this emote, so use them as you would.
Oh, really? You take damage?
She didn't have dialogue.
Oh.
I think transmissions might be turned off.
I mean, I think it's a cool feature for people that actually like the Gemini skins but don't want to compromise their
Actually,
actual
what
Warframe
is this?
customization.
Volume.
Oh my God. Give me
It's
it all.
actually cool.
Nor night volume. Yes,
Yeah,
that will.
I want to hear.
So with these, this is from Melissa. They are an amazing voice actor, and they are bringing us some.
Just wait.
You have to do the other way because.
I know, I gotta go
yeah.
backwards though.
Yeah.
All right, you can come back now.
Yeah, I mean, it's a really cool feature. Many people won't use them because they won't really care for the proto frames, but
What do you need?
Yeah, there you go.
I can't hear what she said, but I heard something.
Some of the
She said something.
Letty said, "What do you need?" So the general direction is like they have to be able to say it in one breath, just so you're not getting overwhelmed
fast,
with
yeah.
voice. So it's like they're all one breath lines, and if you waypoint, you'll get one.
¿Qué onda?
What'd she say?
¿Qué onda? What's up?
So hit us with a G. We're waypoint.
There.
Maybe you're reloading. But I guess you don't reload the book. So
Location marked.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, cool.
yeah. So
I
there's
really like this
cooldowns.
ad. I really like it.
This is a brand new system for Warframe skins. So bear with us, but it's really fun, and it's really like. The vibe is very different for 99, and of course, like all things in Warframe, each Gemini skin will have these as your options to play with. So that's Letty.
They
Yeah,
asked if she's next
having
game. This is
voice
my
label
son.
characters is a
Said,
pretty
"Pablo,
big
please."
change for
She's named after
Warframe.
my mom.
Yes, we named Letty after Pablo's mom.
I don't think they
Yeah.
will,
That's awesome.
honestly.
Yeah, so,
I don't
level
expect that they
cool,
will.
Yeah, the level
I know
did
that
look
was the
cool, I
point. The
know.
low looked
So
amazing.
this is Other Earth. So there's not like America.
Yeah.
There's not. So we've
Technically,
pulled
frames
different
don't
directions, but all the
have like
characters will have,
sentience
hopefully,
or voices.
a vibe that people from our Earth can gel with. So
Wait, no. You cannot romance my mom.
you cannot romance Pablo's mom.
Stop it,
Yeah.
Chad. Stop
Oh no!
Oh, we've made
Yeah,
a
if it gets too much, it can become annoying.
it. That was a miscalculation right there.
Yeah. Oh my god.
No, Pablo, my son.
I'm your stepmom now. I'm your stepmom. Okay. So next up, we're for
Core
this.
memory unlocked.
Yeah.
Yep.
Next up for this stream, so we've showed you Letty. Now we're going to show you Amir. So Amir is, there's a couple issues in the dev build, so just bear with us, like his shoulder attachment shouldn't be here. So come on over. This is Amir. He is Volt Gemini skin. Amir has the signature Volt look with one or two issues with his arms right now because that's Volt Prime stuff. But
Hold on
yeah,
now.
I think you can just turn it off.
Let's get that out of here.
Yeah.
There we
Nice.
go.
Oh, look at that.
See, we give you options to make your frames look bad. Then
Oh, look good. Come on.
Oh, come
Jeez.
on, guys.
Oh, except for that color. Never mind.
So yeah, so here we have Volt, aka Amir. So Volt's a speedster. He's got lots of electricity.
Oh, I like
That's
this.
not too bad.
I like this.
I
Good for
think
you.
we're letting you
for you.
actually go to HC hair color. I think you can actually color his hair.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't work for him.
No. Yes. No.
Oh, okay. It works
If
for
you go
Arthur.
to the third, with tertiary, at least it changed for me for Quincy this morning. I had my
No.
It's just still getting work done.
Yeah,
I
it's
guess.
all still getting
Yeah,
worked
yeah,
on.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
His
let's-
attachments work though.
Yeah, his attachments should work, and I think you can take off his auxiliary. Oh yeah, his hat. You can take off his glasses if you want.
He's got a hat.
Yeah, hat, quote unquote. So yeah, you can take off his glasses if you want, but now he can't see, so choose wisely.
Let's put that back on.
There you go. You can put that on and off, and let's take a look at
It's nice for people that
Volt's,
actually
Gemini
care or
and
want to play as those like named
Just
characters,
looking cool.
but yeah, I'm more on the
So
traditional
put your ears
Warframe
on. Oh no.
side.
Oh no.
That's your sin.
Me?
The bunny ears.
I'm a sinner.
No.
I think she's proud of that.
Yeah, I know she is.
I'm a sinner.
Bunny ears.
Do
are
not
weird.
redeem. What does that mean?
Wait, will you be able to put the ears on?
Yeah, you just can't wear the glasses and the ears.
I mean, yeah, they look good. Like they
let's
are
take a
very
look at
detailed. They're
Volt
very like
Gemini.
complex
Come back to
skins.
our
Yeah.
screen, please.
But
We have-
He front rolled off the bike.
he did.
I know that I would
Yeah.
play
Would you
like
to
as
see
a
that again?
pro frame
Okay.
on
Hold on.
I need to see that.
standard
Yes.
Warframe
So
gameplay,
cool.
if that makes any sense.
There you go. Dev build.
Don't look
subject.
at mine. Look.
Oh my God.
Relax.
It actually still looks cool.
Does
it? Yeah, I mean, it like
He's like a drunk, infested.
I'm into
He's a
it.
monster.
alien. He's an alien.
I'm actually pretty into this.
Yeah,
You
that,
can
that,
do
that
it
transformation
again.
mode was cool.
Yep.
Ooh, where we going? Somewhere fun?
Oh,
He's got some lines.
he's got some lines.
Let's do it one more time, shall we?
Yeah, yeah, I agree with that. Like, I'm fine with
So
like
in the context of
characters
Warframe,
being like the
skin,
origin of a
choices
frame,
are
but I
all
don't feel
yours.
like I would
At player
like
discretion,
every single
however you wanna
version of a
rock
frame to
these.
be the same face, if that makes sense.
Amir. So,
Is that a thing?
so if
He's such a clown.
He is a clown.
can you do the bike dismount? Because I think Steve wanted to show that to the.
That really shocked me. No, launch point.
It's so
Oh,
we are
yeah, I
working
can
on
check.
the,
Wait. Shh.
Oh,
we might need to edit that.
No, it's
It's incredible.
Okay, Amir.
I'm so about it.
How cool he is.
He is so cool.
Yeah.
Such a cool guy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just leave it. Like, just leave
okay,
it.
okay,
He's so
okay.
endearing. I love it.
He is very
So good.
endearing.
So that is
There
that
is a cool
dismount though.
dismount. So if you do melee as you're going fast, E as you're going fast. Yeah. Well,
Oh,
you got it.
That rocks.
So for the bike controls, if you can go back on, sorry, we are changing the collision size on the bike to be a bit more forgiving, and we are making it so that reverse, quote unquote, so S on the keyboard slows you down rather than messes with your momentum like it was on
Yeah.
the live build. So we do,
I just see
It's
chat
missing
asking for
animations
that.
and stuff.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah. There's a lot of missing animations right now. We are working on it. We are going to really improve it from what you have in the demo. So just, roll with it, but know that when it actually ships, you'll have a different control scheme. So that's something to keep in mind.
Whoa, who's in TennoCon form?
Hey.
The muscle memory is still there.
Yeah.
Who's this, Pablo?
That's a placeholder.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Wait for the placeholder.
No, it's fine.
Sorry,
It's fine.
sorry.
It's fine. So that gun, the AX52 is coming back from. Actually, I think Amir sells it, so you can look forward to Amir having that with 1999.
I love this. Can you show
Yeah,
that?
hold on, wait. I can show it even better.
Can you go?
Where's the eye?
The eye, you just have to do show flash on 4Gs.
Really?
Yep.
No, there's nothing.
The eye,
Where's the eye?
isn't there unless you succeed.
Okay, hold on.
Oh.
Hey.
Yeah.
There.
It's a different.
You go back.
There you go. So when you finish a mission
I love them seeing them in
in the world,
in mission screen.
Wouldn't it
That's
be
pretty
cool though if you could have a different bike skin though?
Okay, is this another setup, isn't it? Oh,
Wouldn't it
man.
be cool?
yeah.
I'm
Okay.
walking
Picture
into these
this.
like a trap.
Picture this. Bike
Picture
skin.
this.
Even on
Bike
the ship, this looks cool.
Damn, Ruby just popped
Yeah,
off.
Bike skin.
All right, we're working towards 11 skins. We have 7
Wow.
to show you today.
Yep.
Don't know if we'll do
11?
all 11, but we got 7 so far.
11 already?
Kaz,
Maybe.
Kaz is cooking. Kaz is cooking.
We
I
have
think
some
that's probably
bike
you give Kaz
aficionados.
motorbikes.
Yeah, you give Kaz a motorcycle.
Kaz is cooking.
Yeah.
And that team. So this is the code name, the Naked Bike.
Naked bike.
Naked Bike. It's kind of down to the
You
essentials.
wear those with the chaps.
That's right.
Oh.
That's right.
That's why the cushion is extra.
Oh my God.
Gotcha.
Hopefully not in the wintertime.
So this is a work in progress sculpt of one of the complete reskins for the Atomi cycle.
And then we have code name Tenno Bike.
This one is very sci-fi.
Yeah.
It's got
Crazy.
one winged eagle.
I mean-
living.
Reminds me of the
I mean,
three-wheel
yes,
drive
but
from Mr.
At that point, like, if everything had to be relevant everywhere,
Mr. Bean reference. I like
it would kind of be
Yeah,
limiting
no,
or restrictive to what you can
The
do.
monster
So
bike.
I'm okay with them having
fave.
something that's
Oh,
just
yeah.
for 1999 specifically, like
Back angle,
Holvania.
Back angle.
Monster bike.
Swinging.
Very, very good.
Then we have the codename Graffiti Bike.
Oh, that's cool.
Very, very
Couple
cool.
tags, I don't even know what that says. I can't read graffiti to save my life. I'm sure it says
Does
something.
it leave a trail? Can you have a trauma? Maybe. I'm sure they will suggest
Then we
something like
have
that, or eventually have something.
Hey, that one. Actually, isn't that the medic bike?
Oh, sorry, no, that's the medic
Yeah,
bike.
that's the medic
You're
bike.
right. You can see with the little light
I
on the
know.
back.
So this is the ambulance. So if maybe you're like someone in your squad's down for role playing,
Just
you can
get on your bike.
hop on your ambulance bike and go revive them. Very
Drive 'em.
important.
Yeah,
role
if
playing.
the horse was actually
Then we have
as
a
nimble and fast as the
codename
Archwing, yeah,
Potion
for sure.
Bike.
This is like the
Ooh.
nice like. Everyone back in the day was like, we need like clear coat paint or we need car paint.
pearlescent.
The
this is-
pearlescent
We're
paints,
finally putting it
yeah.
on a vehicle. So
No way we have role play in Warframe before GTA 6.
The artist who loved the pearlescent paint on his car. What
But
kind
this
of
looks good. If you can recolor it, this looks really good. I would probably run this one. Big fan of the sleek lines and the
Last
colors.
but not least, if you don't take care of your bicycle,
Yeah.
Oh,
what
of
can
course.
happen?
This is mine.
The
The junk
I
bike.
love this.
rust
Like,
bucket.
this rust bucket look.
The
The
junk
rust
bike.
bucket look.
Yeah.
This is how my bike looks.
There you go.
Yeah.
Just a few.
Amir with this, I think.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
That's
Amir's
how I'm gonna go.
Amir.
Him making the sounds with the rusty bike
yeah.
under him.
Funny. I hope it sounds rusty too. Like, it was like clink, clink, clink,
The
clink, clink.
rust bucket.
Yeah, he's like-
Eric? I'm kidding.
I'm sure Eric's
I'm
taking
kidding. They're
notes.
skits.
Yep.
It's fine.
Someone said it looks like Scott's truck.
It does actually. Yeah.
He did that. It's fine now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fully redone.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got rid of the rust.
Yeah, you got rid of the rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, so those are just a few Atomic Cycle skins that are coming in 1999. So you can look forward to those. So we already went over the Trinity rework. Do you want to show the slides? Or
Fair
are we
enough.
Good?
Just show them for screenshots. We're running out of time.
All right.
so-
Yeah, we are. We'll blitz. So this is just cool art. Thanks, team. Nick's coming in November, as we mentioned.
It's next November.
Next
Beautiful.
November. So yeah, this is briefly what Pablo talked about. So you can screenshot that if you'd like.
I think I actually forgot to
Oh,
mention the
this
radius.
is the Trinity updates.
Increase radius. There you go. Next, we have Energy Vampire and Link. Just a
Screenshot.
very bullet point version of that. And then Blessing gets its own slide because I couldn't fit it in the other one.
Oh, I
As
see.
one does.
Okay. Yep, that makes sense.
Trinity.
Run out of space,
That happens.
Jeff.
That happens.
Running out of space.
You don't want to cover too much of the art.
No.
Yep.
All right.
So most of
Last
Trinity
things.
is just
We've
making
been
her a lot more
kind of
usable and a
teasing
lot
this
more
as we
comfortable to
go,
run.
But the Warframe.
No more
Oh, sorry,
animation
actually,
locks.
Before I do
No
that,
more.
we have a comic that we've been working
Awkwardness.
on with a wonderful
yeah, I haven't
fan
seen any of
artist. Oh,
this.
you're about to be pleased. We've been working with TBG Karoo
Yes.
to do a Warframe 1999 comic. It's a 33
Right, but level
page
6,000-ish
comic,
is not
so
something
if you haven't
the
seen much
majority of
Karoo
players will
lately, it's
encounter.
because they've been
You know, this is a very like
doing a
fringe
little comic
case.
for us, and I'm really excited to show tonight the cover art and the first page. So here's the cover art. It's loading. It's so good.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it's got Karoo's style through and
I
through.
love Karoo's art.
Yeah.
So this is, I was excited about
So
this.
it's going to be basically a 33-page story featuring all of our
Like,
Hex members.
Playing the game at level 6,000
and
plus
the first
is
page,
its own thing.
show.
Like
We're gonna
you
show.
can't treat it as
go.
normal gameplay.
Yeah, so really vibrant.
Cool.
Yes.
Really, really cool. Tons of work has gone into this. So very, very, well,
Who wrote
I don't
it?
know if this is the first page.
One of the pages.
It's one of the pages.
One of the
I was like, I know
pages.
the first
No, sorry, one of the pages.
One of the pages. Okay.
One of the
Um,
Yeah,
so you
yeah,
can look forward
I
to
mean-
this later, and there's more.
You kind of
There's
get
one
used
more
to
thing.
it
So
as
the
you play more and
actual
more of
full
that kind of stuff.
33-page comic is going to be
it
coming
kind
in
of
November,
goes with
so
it.
stay tuned for that. But in game right now on all platforms, you can go in the market for credits and get yourself the cover art decoration. Rue, if you don't mind coming to my gameplay.
So this is live now.
This is live now
All
on all
platforms.
platforms. You can get yourself a decoration of the cover art and have an early
Do
celebration.
we get a real life print of that?
We can print it.
You're real selfish over there.
I don't
Print it?
know.
Yeah.
It looks amazing.
We can print it.
I'll go claim that.
I would like to
Real
romance
quick.
the comic book.
I mean, I'm not gonna yuck
Stalker
your
just walked
yum.
through. It's
That is a very large
dog.
animal you have on your ship.
Don't
There
look
we
at the
go.
dog.
What have you been feeding that thing?
Don't look at the dog.
Don't look at the
God, that
dog.
was
Is that
huge.
cheats or legit?
That's cheats.
Oh.
Sorry, you can make it not cheats.
Yeah.
Huh?
That's this side of the room now.
The dogs are big enough.
It clips
Chunk
into
mode.
everything, but it's so cute.
Chunky.
Kind of worked.
Yep.
Okay. What I was getting at earlier, something we've been teasing
Hi there, sir.
for a few streams now, few things, is our work collaboration with the Lion and the anime short. Jeff
Oh,
and
man.
Reb have been
Coolest
cooking
kids.
it with them.
They're the coolest kids.
We love the line.
Yeah. We gelled with them so well. Like
Yeah. It was. I
Yeah.
cried in our last meeting.
you
yesterday.
did. You did.
I did.
know, it was
I said
sad.
I was gonna miss them so much.
Just the coolest peeps, really talented people,
Yeah, and
really super skilled. Just
Yeah.
like and just super respectful of Warframe and just treated it really well and
yeah, along the way, we
Yeah.
thought we should share the work in progress for the animated short that we're doing with launch. So this is actually a piece of the background painting for a couple specific scenes from the animation.
I wish I could see this in like super wide form.
Do you want to see it in super wide form? Look how wide it is. It's so. I know there's one monitor that can show this. I'm gonna make that my desktop wallpaper because it can fit on my ultra
The
wide.
iconic ultra wide.
So going into this is
Yeah,
just
possibly.
so much love and
It
care.
might be
and we're
in
really
in the
excited
same kind of
to
vein.
debut it later this year. It's
Yeah.
our sort of launch trailer, I want to say. So you can expect a fun little short.
yeah, it's a bit of a like it kind of sets the table.
It sets the table, sets
table
the
for
tone.
99 very
Yeah,
well.
so-
It's incredible.
Yeah, check out the Lion's work if you haven't already, and you can look forward to seeing us with launch. So
Very proud of them for the vibes they
Yes.
pulled through on this.
we debuted it to the team yesterday.
So in case you guys didn't know, this cat is a
Sneak
massive
peek.
baby.
Really
He
good.
just
Yeah. It'd be very-
Literal chills.
Yeah.
he just likes to be held up like a baby.
It was something.
All right, we have reached the end of the stream.
Oh my gosh.
I've lost time of how long we've
What?
been sitting here, but
It's
Well, we
almost
made you
4.
guys so late by that 1 minute.
You made us so late with that
It's our
one
fault.
minute.
That's all our fault.
It's all your fault. Look what happens when you make us late. We go
I
over
know.
48 minutes.
48 minutes
I
late.
just love hanging out with you guys. To recap a little bit of what we talked about, again, Warframe 1999 is coming this December 2024. Real date to be determined, but December, put that in your calendar,
Let's try. Let's do our best.
Copiums in the chat.
Copiums in the chat.
Thank you.
And this slide is honestly a sliver of things that are coming in 1999. There's still so much more. Obviously, we're not here to spoil the quest for you. We'll try our hardest to never do that for you. So even our next November stream, when we talk about Scaldra, show Site 09 and everything like that, it'll be from the context of kind of post-quest situation. So you're not getting any
No spoils.
spoilies. No spoilies. I know
Good,
we haven't
at
done any
least.
prizes, so let's just go right to a Sevagoth Prime access before we depart, shall we, Rue?
This will be our last Sevagoth Prime on a dev stream. 'Cause
Zaku
Zaku is
Prime.
November
Zaku's
13th.
next.
November
Yeah.
13th,
Trum.
Zaku Prime.
Who here is excited for the Trump? Oh, we didn't show the Trump reload. That's okay. You can look
Oh,
for it
that's all
live.
good.
a content creator will be the first to YouTube with the reload.
Oh, there you go.
We won't
It's a
deprive that.
race.
It's a race to reload.
Something for them to look forward to.
Exactly.
For sure, yeah.
It's so good. Sounds good. It looks
There
good.
we go. Sevagoth Prime Access coming to the viewer that starts with an L.
It's gonna be
Damn it. Molecax. Underscore. Please whisper the word.
Divis, you going to rate somebody?
Right now, in-game
Well,
Elias Pop Frame Play Warfmon, and we'll give you a Sevagoth
I'm not expecting
Prime
anything,
Access.
but
How
I'll stick
many
around for a
planets
few
do you
minutes.
All right, let's run 2 in a row, back to back. Any closing remarks, my friends?
I need some electrolytes.
Yeah.
Probably gonna head off
Out of the couch.
fairly recently afterwards.
Gotta go. Gotta go.
Fairly
Closing
quickly
remarks?
I
afterwards.
wanted to see the back of your jacket. Is there a design on it, or
No,
is
it's just,
just the split?
It's the
Just
Doom,
splits.
yeah.
So just see, it's a good look. Okay, all right, there we go.
They wanted to check the gap. That's what I see now.
Yeah, I'm sure it's already decided.
Was the whole trick.
Anyone want to see? Yeah, we want to see the back of your face, Steve. Can we see the The winner is double 991. Ooh, you want to?
I think I need that as a soundbite. Pablo saying, yeah.
They just all want to see Pablo's tush.
Pablo, my son.
Oh, okay. So
Winning
it's a bit planned ahead of time, I guess.
Oh my god! And
Last 1,000 platinum going to War Viper.
Ooh, that's a cool name.
Viper.
War Viper.
I'll,
I mean,
I'll bring the volume down because they're on the just ending.
Obviously, some of us, all of us, at least.
Yeah, I bet they kind of want it to be planned ahead so people can, organize, have maybe some moderation help, and just make sure that it doesn't just disrupt everything. And also that they will rate someone that can at least hold the stream for a little while. Warframe's Red Faces, that should be interesting. Yeah. I mean, in the context of the story, where like it's the origins or like the first characters that were like they said, a proto frame, so they were like the first iterations of it. It kind of makes sense from a story standpoint. But like I said, I wouldn't want to see Warframes going forward being replaced with named characters that have like a dedicated face and personality. I kind of like the idea of Warframes being whatever you make them to be, and just make them your own. Which is kind of the whole point for like 10 plus years.
Download your best cyber. There's nothing like a war sector. Don't worry. Just before equipment streams Albania's #1 video game company.
Like that, I think that's one of the most like appealing aspects for fashion frame and for players in general. They like being able to make their frames whatever they want them to be and just customize them to their liking. So having the option to alternate between the proto frame design and the regular frame as a skin is actually really, really good because it gives you like both options. You get to enjoy the proto frames as much as you want and then go back to your regular frame whenever you feel like it. So it's like the best compromise, I feel, instead of making them like standalone frames or permanent skins that entirely replace your frame. Are you going to doing this? First Descendant? I don't think so. I mean, they don't need to do that. They already have what it takes to do that. Like we have Ember. We don't need proto frames to drag people away from that. Oh, so stream's over. All right, let me remove that. Get back to the game. That looked like a Metal Gear Warframe. So that was oh yeah, you guys couldn't see. Yeah, I was acting as if my game was visible. Yeah, I was saying we have this to attract First Descendant players. So we don't need to do yeah, Ember assets. And there's Ember, there's Mesa, there's Wisp. There's plenty of characters that can attract First Descendant players. Like even yesterday, we had like a First Descendant convert, more or less, come in the chat and get back into Warframe just from having a reasonable and respectful discussion. So you never know. Like it doesn't take too much. Oh, sorry. Nightbot is a bit sensitive to the repeated symbols. What's an Umbra forma blueprint? Also, hi, Dutch. So Umbra formas are this thing. So, well, I guess first question: are you familiar with just formas in general? So, are you familiar with the concept of a forma in the game? You're okay. So, Umbra formas, which are this thing right here. So they're formas for a specific polarity, which is Umbra polarity, which is for specific mods you get from a quest line. So there's only 3 currently, or no, there's 3 Warframe Umbra mods, and there's 3 Warframe melee 3 Umbra melee mods, and you need to use those specific formas if you want to apply this polarity to your frames. So regular formas, like if you go here and you do forma with a regular forma, you can't do the Umbra polarity. You only have access to the the standard 4 polarities. So in order to get a Umbra polarity, you need to use an Umbra forma, and that puts the only option is the Umbra polarity, which is for those exclusive mods you get from a quest chain or a quest line that gives you the whole Umbra setup. Interesting Mesa setup? Yeah. It is a pretty interesting build I found somewhere, and it actually works pretty well. I would need to level up Flow a bit more, but so far I don't really run into too much energy problems with Nourish as my subsume. And it mostly comes to using Brief Respite to reapply my shields with catalyzing shields, and using Muzzle Flash as a I guess defensive layer. So having Shooting Gallery active and then killing stuff blinds enemies, so you get more defense, or you don't get shot at basically from having enemies blinded. And then while you get hit, you have adaptation that kicks up, you know. And the good thing about catalyzing shield is that a single tap of Nourish is enough to refill my shields. It is a build, yeah. It is a build that can really work with Peacemaker as well. Yeah, you can do anything with it. It's a really just all-purpose build. I could use Precision Intensify instead of regular Intensify, but it does give you a better damage boost and a better damage reduction here. Like if I switch that, I lose damage reduction here. So using Intensify actually gives me 95% damage reduction. Yeah, I can get that, you know. It still works really well for my build. I can kill stuff with Peacemaker, no problem. And also that's why I run the wait, why do I have a Kratos on her? That shouldn't be. It should be this. Yeah, there we go. This is what I should have as a melee weapon. But yeah, I mean, it is a pretty much all-purpose build. It does pretty well with a little bit of everything, and you know, it does rack up damage pretty fast with the Peacemaker. So I'm not too concerned by it. So give me 1 second. Okay. Okay. But yeah, so that Mesa build is, you know, a bit unusual or a bit unorthodox. I hate that word. It's really hard to pronounce. Yeah, I mean, that's fairly similar to an extent, but you get 1.95. Although, does precision intensify actually apply in the modding screen or not? I don't think it does, right? Because it doesn't change anything if I put that. Oh yeah, it does. Weird. Then why does it look so low on here? It feels like it doesn't apply correctly. Because you had 199 strength plus precision intensify. Well, yeah, but this is the 4th skill. I know that, but it should be way higher than 195. Because I get higher than 195 with precision intensify and no strength. Display error? Yeah, probably. Alright, let me yeah, Warframe is still... what was the missing mod here? Adaptation. Why doesn't it fit? Oh, because because of growing power here. Right. Yeah, I'll just put brief respite for the time being. Yeah, 4.34. Right, the multiplier is definitely stronger. And I guess if you kill stuff fast enough, you won't need to use the blind. Oh, right, range is for the field of view. And I guess the Shatter Shield as well. What's your weapon? You mean the regulators? Or the weapons I run in general? Let me compare. Creeping Bullseye. I have Creeping Bullseye? Yeah, I do have it. I guess I could use that instead of Pistol Gambit. Oh, I kind of have the polarities for it. I would just need to move them a little bit. I move that way, and oh, whoops. You don't 5,000 rush for the 5 damage increase your crit? Yeah, I mean, this is not a build that I've heavily invested in. It's just a build that I've kind of messed around with. I would have to repolarize to remove galvanized shot. Yeah, I get vial from Nourish. Yeah. Yeah, so do I, technically. Wait, why do I... Why is it Blast? Shouldn't be Blast. Oh, right, that's why I... Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. That's a mistake. This should be here. And then... Yeah, you're right. There's no reason to run viral on the regulators with... Yeah. And Deep Freeze can be replaced by Convulsion. And then Target Cracker goes here. Yeah, this is probably the better option, at least for the time being. This does make sense, yeah. Yeah, and Creeping Bullseye for Pistol Gambit, absolutely. This goes here instead. I did have one max, so now I want to trade. Shit, I am dumb. Today's not it. Today's been a day. It has been a day. That's okay. I'll give it away to someone. And then I have this. Once I get to LR and I get a legendary core, I'll probably throw into this. Prime Target Cracker is probably a good choice of a mod to throw a legendary core in. So if anyone needs a Creeping Bullseye, I have one to trade. That was dumb. Anyways, so the idea was just to look at Mesa and explain Umbra Formas. Aphentis, is that the... No, I don't. That's what I thought. Yeah, I'm not there yet, I think, in call missions, because I just don't really enjoy playing them. But I will work on completing that collection eventually. What was I doing after that? Pirate mod for pet, the bond? When your pet has overshield? Yeah. Yeah, I do. There's a bug with it? If you already have 1200, you won't get it? I don't think I have that problem on my Smita. No. This should be fine. It's Link Shield? Right, oh yeah, well, I have barely any shields on my build, so it shouldn't be a problem. It's a shield gate build with catalyzing shield, so it shouldn't be a problem. Plus, I don't really run Mesa except for like magnetic progenitors purposes. I tend to run a lot of different stuff, and Mesa's just kind of there. 45 from melee, 60 from Badhon, 100 from Fentis. Yeah, I would just have to finish getting the Fentis. It is in my list of things I want to do, but it's not a big priority at this point. I guess I'll just finish leveling these things here while I'm just hanging around.
This is a stress test. Destroy all specimens as quickly as possible. In this war, the true nature.
That's some good advice, though. I'll definitely keep that in mind. Yeah, I guess that's a big difference. I kind of like primaries. I enjoy a fair amount of primaries, so I'm not looking to replace all my primaries with just utility weapons, but that's still a good thing to keep in mind for sure. A lot of my favorite weapons are primaries, so I still use them a lot. Okay. $27 on both. Actually, this is a perfect place to just wait for them to come to me. Oops. This might be a good corrosive cold barrel weapon. The Brack, yeah, it could be. Definitely.
I have opened a new data conduit. Proceed immediately.
I'll be in the room. I think mine is currently magnetic or electricity. I'm not sure which one. Hey, Turtle, enjoy your lurk. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Also, all our emotes are out of emote approval purgatory, so the follower emotes are all up and running, which includes Lurk, Bowser, Anakin, and both the cats together. Yeah, of course. I like to keep it a chill atmosphere and a chill place to hang out and just have a good time and some good chats. So appreciate you just hanging out here and lurking. It means a lot that you choose my stream to do that. Yeah, yeah, most of the secondaries prefer magnetic from what I gathered. Just for the sake of having a good, anti-shield and anti-overguard, because secondary damage is dominated by heat because of prime heated charge. If I recall correctly. I don't know that I would go as far as saying that magnetic is like the thing I want on everything, but there's definitely a place for magnetic on several of them. Being able to have like corrosive, not corrosive, but viral, or not viral, geez, toxin, which allows you to get corrosive or viral very easily. I mean, yeah, that's fair. You know, magnetic cannot be mixed. That's entirely reasonable. Sometimes it's about a matter of just saving a mod slot for something else. So if you have like innate toxin, you can do viral or corrosive in only one mod, or you can get like combos in fewer mods. There's definitely like reasoning behind several choices, and you know, getting magnetic for one is definitely a viable choice, just for the sake of having like a non-mixable progenitor. It all comes down to whatever you want to do with the weapons.
A data conduit is open. Go now.
Now, radiation can also be a pretty decent progenitor depending on the purposes, because radiation is also a combo element and works well on certain enemy types.
Hunter, you are running out of time.
Learned that the damage type can change. In what way? Does different farm credit still stands? Yeah, something happened when you played CS2 with the boys. Oh yeah, that's totally right. And we did watch the dev stream. I might be going for a few more minutes, so we can do a few runs for sure. If you want to do some credit farming, you can do that. I'm still down. Can do a few cycles and get some credits. Oh, right. So yeah, so like the elemental rebalance and the elemental updates is what you mean? I thought you meant like the damage type on a weapon could change. Right, yeah, like damage rebalance can happen, and elemental rebalance can definitely change things around for sure. Absolutely. But yeah, I'm down to do a few rounds of disruption for credits, Horna, if you want. You're still around, I'll grab you and we'll go there. Yeah, well, the good thing about magnetic as a progenitor element, especially on secondaries, well, yeah, magnetic was not in a good spot, but they made magnetic more specialized to dealing with shields and overguard, which makes it a lot more relevant in today's game. And the main thing here is that secondary damage is dominated by heat, also because just heat as an element is probably one of the strongest single target elements. But since heat is dominating the secondary damage builds, because you have like prime heated charge and a lot of like just good heat options, magnetic ends up compensating for the weakness of heat versus shields and overguard. So having a magnetic progenitor on a weapon that otherwise has high heat damage means you have a pretty good option as well to get rid of that shield and overguard on enemies. So you do have like a pretty solid reason to be carrying something that has magnetic on it. That's why you love using a Gamma Core? Yeah, Gamma Core is a pretty interesting one as well, because it's just a pure magnetic beam.
Demo units looking to depart this mortal coil and take you with it. Keep it clear of that conduit.
Wait, what? Oh, this way. Viral heat magnetic? Yeah, that's a really good setup. Because you can leave the innate magnetic and then just convert or add some combos to it and have like a really solid mix of elements.
Hear that beeping? Demo unit's on its way.
Wait. I was coming this way. Here. we have any keys on the ground? Oh, there is a key over there. Wait, is it down there? Where's the key? Oh no, the key's over there. I'm blind. Yeah, one for viral, taxi, cruiser magnet. Damn, that's really good. Crazy work day. How are you doing? I'm doing all right. You know, getting a bit tired myself, and had a bit of a day, but you know, been having a pretty good time hanging out with people, watching the dev stream, just chatting with people, chatting with the folks in chat. So can't really complain. But I, for one, am kind of happy for the weekend, and I'm going to be taking the weekend off. Alright, so 30k here, 30k on the next one, and then 50k for the subsequent runs. Link makes you really thank you for star chart progression, but the primary damage is liking stock. Yeah, primary damage is kind of in a weird spot until you have like higher MR options or higher like progression options, such as story content. So maybe try to focus on the story as much as possible, and then look for alternatives. Where is that star? Yeah, with how the ELA system works, secondary encumber could be actually really good. Yeah, definitely. It definitely gives a lot more freedom and a lot more options and versatility. Absolutely. Also, it might have to be either next stream or maybe off stream through the Discord, Horna, but we could look at like your primary weapon modding, see if there's anything we could help you improve on it that could solve your damage issues for the time being, because primary damage should not be this like dramatically bad, at least not to the point where you struggle progressing through the story. You seem to be able to use it with the Yaku core, but you can't lose your Cascadia Flare. Yeah, Cascadia Flare is really strong. That's what I use on most of my secondaries. You just slap like Heated Charge and maybe like Scorch, and you have like a very strong heat applying weapon, and you just stack your damage through there.
Unit incoming. Don't let them near the conduit.
Did I drop the white key? Okay, no, you picked it up. Oh no, it's right there. Oh. Never mind. What? Where? Huh? It was right there. I don't know, the audio just stopped playing for it. Weird. Alright, another 30k. Now we're gonna start getting 50k per 4 conduits, so we can keep going until you have enough, and then we'll extract. So you just let me know when you want to leave. Oh well, I mean, I also need credits, so I'm good to go until we're bored of it, or I need to leave. So Did we get a key, or is that a conduit? Oh, that's a conduit.
Your sacred tokens shall remain secure from the grasp of the idols.
Yeah, the sum is pretty decent. There's a couple things you can do to make it better, and obviously modding improves it pretty significantly over time. But yeah, the Soma is a pretty decent gun. Even the Soma Prime is still pretty solid to this day.
Goodbye.
Oop. Go, that's 50k. So from this point on, we'll be getting 50k per round, which, you know, is pretty decent money. It's not the most efficient, it's not the fastest, but it's the least boring one to me at this point. Oh crap, ads. Damn it. I'm terrible. I'm sorry. How do I even get down there to grab that? Yeah, it's whatever. Don't really care. It's just a science star anyways. Okay. Here. Where is... Oh, there he is.
Don't let them near the conduit, would you?
Oh wait, no, that's yeah, sure. It's entirely up to you, Horna. Oh, by the way, yeah, you probably have ads, so I can't really talk to you, but.
Handed to us. Still, with great stupidity comes great reward. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I don't know if you're still seeing ads or not. It says like there's a minute left, so it's your call, really. Whatever you say. Well. Oh, you got no ads? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm still not used to who has ads, who doesn't. So, yeah, we're here because you needed money. So we'll go as long as you still want money, and also can use money. So, no worries. Hey, no worries here. We'll get you some money. I'll get some money. We're all gonna be happy. Credits, you can't ever have too much credits, so we'll grab as many credits as we can, and we'll get out whenever we're bored of running this. There it is. Oh, come on. There we go. Wait, what? Oh, that's so dumb. Wait, that's already done. We don't need that. This one we need. Kills official landed bit. Nice. Dread can actually be a pretty good primary as well if you want to do like more single target stuff. It is a bit slower because you need to kind of charge it before you fire, but it's a pretty solid weapon as well. Alright, here, there he is. Where is the last one? Oh, there's an orange key, or yellow, golden, whatever. This key. You got a fire rate mod? Nice. Okay, yeah, that actually helps, yeah. Because the fire rate mods for bows reduce drastically the charge time on it, which makes it a lot more comfortable to use. So if you like that, you can run that, yeah. It still kind of hurts because the weapon is, you know, very single target oriented, so you can't really do a whole lot of like big room clear with it. But you can do some pretty high single target damage with it, which is good enough for certain people. Stupid anomalies. So we're about, yeah, 220k. We can go until like 500k, it's up to you really. Just, you know, tell me whatever amount you would like to get out of here with, and we'll go up to that point. Doesn't take that long to do a full cycle. With a full 50k per round, it's gonna be pretty fast. Oh, come on. I bonked my head on the... Wait, it's down there. Why was the thing showing up when it's down? That's so silly. Okay. We have a key over there. Nice, okay. One last. Just gotta drop a key. There's one. Where is it? Oh, it's on the floor. Cool.
Demo unit coming in fast. That thing bows and you can kiss a conduit goodbye.
It is up here. You're gonna run out of flame slots on Sunday? Damn. Oh wait. You might have to start getting into trading so you can actually get some plant for some slots. So we're at 275,000. We can keep going a few more. Get you to maybe like 400, 5,000k. 500k. 5,000k. I am brain dead. The only bummer with this mission type is that when no keys spawn, you're kind of just waiting for something to happen in order to progress, but when the key spawns are good, this mission goes pretty fast. But when the keys don't spawn, you're just sitting around waiting for enemies to spawn and drop keys.
Demo unit's on its way.
Oh, nice. Oh, and there's another one here. Sweet. What the hell is it? Oh, it's just stuck here. Nice. Alright, 330k.
One more round, what'd you say?
As I said, you call the shots, so whenever you want to leave because you feel like you have enough, just let me know and we'll get out. Key. Oh, nice. There's a key here. There's another key there. Nice. Oh, we can run 2 keys at a time. That's fine. Oh, I'm coming. All good. We're all good. If surviving becomes a bit more difficult, we can always extract and either reset it or do some more another time. I don't want you to be like struggling and not having a good time. So, because enemies do keep scaling the longer we go, so they will be getting progressively harder. So be sure to let me know if it's not manageable. We can scoot after. It's tough. Okay, yeah, no problem. Yep, there we go. Almost 400k, you know? Not a bad haul. 400k for about 20 minutes of work. which is, you know, roughly 20k a minute, which is not bad.
Shiny secured and we're in the
There we go.
I'll send your cut now as usual. Have a good one.
Good little haul. If you were missing credits to rank up some stuff or to craft, you got a little bit of a buffer here. There you go. If you run through all that credit, we can do another session probably on the next stream. I think I'm going to be heading out here. I'm about 20 minutes away from my usual end time, but it's been a day, so I'm just going to probably end here and take care of stuff around the house. There won't be any stream this weekend. We have a pretty packed schedule, and I'm probably going to take my Sunday off to rest as usual. You were spending so much getting all the recipes from the dojo from X-Men. Yeah. It is a lot of recipes in the clan dojo. So you'll be spending a lot of credits on blueprints for sure. But now you got some more, so you get to buy more stuff. Get to buy more blueprints, more weapons. So yeah, just look at the stuff that you can afford and that you can actually build with your MR, and you know, have some fun with it. Probably do some more relics in public. Yeah, that's a good idea. You know, getting some spare parts here and there, getting some void traces, maybe getting some more relics. Absolutely. Do enjoy that. So I'm gonna. Oh, there you go. Take care of it. But yeah, I'm gonna hop off for today. I will. All right, let me just go here. All right, so yeah. I'm gonna hop off for today. I'm gonna be away tomorrow. We have a event during the day, and then Sunday it's gonna be, you know, just getting some rest, taking care of stuff around the house, and get ready for the next week. So until further notice, it's gonna be back on Monday. Keep an eye on the Discord if you want for updates or any info, or just hang out, ask questions, request some help. You know, the Warframe channels in the Discord are always pretty active and always pretty helpful. So keep an eye out for that, and I'll see you guys on Monday. Bye-bye.